Yes. We'll share that later.
Okay, we are live.
I like to give it a few minutes so everybody realizes we're live. Right now, sure we don't have any viewers, so we'll just give it a few seconds to let people come in. And
Mark, did you make mention on the militia page?
No,
I sent the event, so
let me get over there and see.
I think we can only live stream to like 3 different places. So.
Oh. I broke it.
Yeah, Facebook's got us on lockdown a lot of times. Are you streaming to Cassie? Which page is it?
I am on the Princess Moonshine and our YouTube and in the group.
I'm on my Facebook page too, I think. I tried. I've never done this before, but it says I'm on.
Look at Amanda's getting all technology and stuff.
Cassie's helping me out, okay? I don't see it. I don't actually see it on here, but it says that it's on there. Oh, yeah, it says I'm live. Okay, cool. So, awesome.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to the group and the podcast. I just want to start off by saying that this podcast that we're going to focus on the hurricane relief program. I know a lot of you might have questions for Amanda or Jason, myself. We want to keep it to just the relief program. We want to get out information to you all about the relief program, how people are getting reached, and how you can reach people and make a difference. So we want to kind of keep it to that. And if you have any questions or anything about anything else, please save it for a later date. I'm sure we'll have them both on our podcast another time, and we'll make fun of them and make a good time out of it, and we'll ask questions about moonshine or whatever then. But right now, we want to focus on the relief program and what we can do to help our communities.
Yeah.
We got Amanda Bryant and Jason Holden, along with David.
Thank you guys for having me. I appreciate it.
Absolutely. Thanks for coming and being on. You as well, Jason.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
All right. I just put it out to everyone on the militia page as well. I got a quick question because we only see what we see in clips on the news, what people post online. Jason, you're in there, right? You're.
Like I said, we're right here. We are feet on the ground, knocking on doors, looking, hunting, helping, whatever we can do. Right now we are doing what we need to do to help our community for sure. We are the front line.
Awesome. Tell us what I'm curious to know, like visually, what is it? What are you seeing every day? I mean, what's it like?
Right now, long gas lines, shortage on food, supplies. Now we are getting stuff in. The roads are finally open, but like you go to Dollar General or Walmart or our local grocery stores, they empty, bare shelves. Gas, like I said, long lines for sure. The other day, waited over an hour just to get a few dollars in gas, with a minimum of $30 worth of gas, and they was only selling 93 premium. So you know how much gas that gets in a Chevrolet truck.
Yeah.
Like I told that woman, I said, look, I'm out trying to help people, and 5 gallons of gas in my truck. All I'm going to do is go around and get back in line. It's about gone.
Right.
Yes, but like I said, you go up, like I said, as I was saying, like you were saying, how's it looking? Go uptown, the main streets, like I was saying, that they are fine. Maggie Valley is still there. It's not gone. But you get off on these side roads where the real people live at, people like me and you, the people that make the town. Now they have issues. That's where the problems start. They have no water, they have no power, they have no communication, no internet. So when I've been delivering stuff out to people, it's like, wow. When you tell them what's going on, they were just in shock because they can only see what they see, and they know it's in shambles, and you can just only imagine when you tell them Asheville is gone.
I think a lot of people aren't aware of how bad it is. Like even people down there are just in a bubble, and people that aren't down there are also not really clear on how bad and widespread the devastation is, and that's what I think it's important that you talk about that too.
Yes,
Yeah.
like I say, I'm not trying to get in all the gruesome details and stuff, but there have been families lost loved ones here right here in our hometown. Not as many as down in Asheville and Swannanoa stuff, but we have lost lives up here. Is like I said, is devastating. And they said down in downtown Asheville is so horrible with the smell of sewer and I guess deceased people, as I would say it, and just nicely, it's a very hard situation everywhere, and my heart goes out for everyone that I feel very lucky that me and my family still has a home, still has a place. We have power and we have water. And I know it's only by the grace of God. And as you gave me one reason is to be a voice for these other people to get out and be able to go up here uptown to deliver to these folks that don't have the means to go out to. Like I was saying today, we got out and we helped over 12 families delivering food and supplies to them, just getting to the essentials that they need. And like I said, from the stories that they told me, man, it's heart wrenching.
I wanted to comment on what David asked. He asked, why aren't we seeing this stuff on the news and stuff? David, I can't answer that question. And that's exactly why I decided to do these kinds of podcasts. So we can all come together as a community and join together and make people aware of what's going on and what's actually there. So we all can come together as a group, a community, and help out.
What about, has there been any government response at all in the area?
I was going to just respond to that. Jason said earlier, he and I were talking, that he did say that they did send 1,000 troops in to Maggie Valley. Is that right, Jason?
No, not Maggie Valley. They said they sent 1,000 troops to Western North Carolina. So that's divided between all places. And like I said, and when you go, like you try to get on the interstate, it's they got federal marshals patrolling the interstate up here, basically stopping you and asking if you are local and redirecting you around different routes. Because like I said, once you get to my exit 20 here to come into Maggie Valley, there's no more going west unless you are local traffic and that's basically only up like an exit or so up past us, which would be like exit 15. But after that, there's nobody. They're not letting many people by. It's getting after that point as it's IDs and certain folks getting by, which is emergency personnel and operators like that, maybe bringing supplies in.
Yeah, I have heard that if you're bringing like supplies, they're letting people through, even through roadblocks. If you're going into locations, they're going to let you through if you're bringing supplies. That's what I was told by an emergency service guy who's down there right now.
Well, that's exactly what you're going to understand, Amanda. That's exactly what they told me when I stopped today, because I haven't physically talked to them, and I was like, y'all sitting on here on the road. I said, what are we physically able to go? I haven't been able to get out. Which ways can we go? What ways can't we go? He said, basically, like I said, up to local traffic only, up to a few exits past my house. And they said we could go east and get on 26 and stuff that way to get out of, and 85, or I think it was, to get out of town. But there's, like I said, once you get here, the traffic is stopped. There's police on the police is on the corners, every exit, redirecting you. And like I said, it's a lot of emergency personnel out for sure. A lot of electrical trucks out. A lot of county vehicles. You see the state park highway, the rangers. You see a lot of them out with with the big equipment. Going to do stuff. So they do got the feet on the ground and they are going. But that's like I said. But once you get back out to where the real people live at, that's when you really see the devastation. You follow the rivers and you'll see it's heartbreaking. Like there's houses gone, and just like we got a fishing hole that we go to up right above our house here. We love going there. It's gone. There's the road is gone. The houses are gone. The bridges are gone. It's bad.
That being said, Jason, I know I saw a couple of questions pop up in the comments of how and where people can donate to. And I think Cassie has some stuff that she can post on here that you guys can write down the links or screenshot it or whatever. There are a couple places in Maggie Valley directly that you can support.
There is
Yes,
a
if you
document that I've posted in the comments. I've pinned it on my page. It is there. It just has a list of things. At the front or the very top is a disaster assistance form that people can fill out to get shelter, food, supplies, and just lists of places for Maggie Valley. There's even places for South Carolina, Georgia, Tennessee, and animals as well. But I do know those that are asking, the National Guard is at least in Asheville. They are attempting. I've seen posts from a person named Garrett Mitchell. He's been flying his helicopter in and out with Operation Airdrop. They're based in Texas. And he's been dropping supplies to people who can't get out of their mountainside homes. And he has posted that the National Guard is there. This is something that he posted yesterday, that they're loading everybody up and getting them out.
Okay,
Nice. Good. That's good to know. Thanks for sharing, Kathy.
Yeah.
As far as anybody says about FEMA, no idea.
Right. Yeah. Somebody asked me that too. I said I don't know or not.
We don't want to make this a political discussion here.
No, but
Yeah.
if you're
We know
looking
why.
to donate,
That's exactly why we did this
local
podcast.
churches.
Yes.
If you're looking to donate, local churches, if you're not sure.
Yeah, there was
Yes. Getting to that, like you were saying, local churches. If you do want to donate, reach out to Maggie Valley. There is churches downtown that are helping. They got their doors open. They're able people to go in to take hot showers. They feeding dinner to them. They're able to wash their clothes. They finally open the doors up, and there's one downtown, and then there's a few, and then you got the fire departments that they are opening their doors up for people, and you are able over at our local elementary school where all of our kids go. It is Jonathan Valley Elementary. You are more than welcome. I would say they will take any donation that you would be willing to give them because they are going to go directly to our kids here local.
On the document, I do have Jonathan Valley listed on there. They are doing hot meals for children 18 and under, weekdays only. And then there is a list where I've posted it. Oh, no, just kidding. That's Calvary Road has a list of things that they're asking for, the church that's in Maggie Valley. So that's there.
Calvary Road Baptist Church, downtown Maggie Valley. They are taking donations, however you want to bring them to them. They will be willing to accept them anyway. And they do have their doors open, and it's for the locals and anybody here that needs help.
Yeah, from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. They have showers, washers, and dryers.
Yes.
I also wanted to say that something that Brandy pointed out to me earlier. There's Skateway and Fun Zone there in Waynesville. They are taking in the kids to do a daycare basically or a camp. So the parents that are affected can take their kids to the camp while they get organized and stuff. So reach out to that if you're in Waynesville area. Check into that. It's Skateway and Fun Zone. Check that out in Waynesville. They got a program going on to help out with that with the kids.
Yes, and to go saying to that, Mark, I was saying that with that there, they was actually trying. If the kids that they could pick up, they were picking up. They have a bus, so they was able to get out and pick some kids up, and like I said, get out and cause the kids right now they need to be kids, and they are under more stress than we realize. You know, they need to get out. They need to see their friends. They need to meet people. They need to mingle. And there at the Skateway, they have obviously they have the skating ring like the good old days. They got the lights and stuff and the skating ring, the music, and then they also have arcade games, bounce houses. They have food there for them. They were going to feed them, so they will be there for 8 hours. And you can sponsor a kid, and I think it was $125 to sponsor a kid, and that was for the whole week. That's where they would get, and they could get meals while they're there. So, and like also they got a putt there, so they're able to do multiple things while they're there, all 8 hours for them by their parents, and they can do what they need to do,
Now,
and the kids could unstream.
And that's still actively going on right now.
Yes.
See if we can get that a link to that and post that.
It
as well.
is in the file. That's sorry, I kind of zoned out. It's Skateway Fun Zone for Kids.
Yeah, I will share that. Yeah, I will share that on my page too after this. So if anybody is watching on my page and you want to see all these links that Cassie put together, it's a really good file. I looked at it, and it's all, you can call them, you can ask how you can help directly. She delegated areas if you want to know how to help specific areas or looking for help in your specific area. It's a really, really good list. I will share that as soon as I can. Thank you for doing that.
It's good, Cassie, because it's really important, especially
I tried my best. I mean, it's not a lot, but it's good enough for people who don't know where to go. So the Skateway, they said that they have 20 spots completely paid for so far, and it's first come, first serve. So
$125 per kid.
If you can't get a hold of them, show up.
125 is worth the breakfast, the breakfast and lunch, to knowing that the fact that they will get to eat.
I want to correct that because I donated myself today. It's $130.
All right, 130. I know it's something there.
Excuse me 1 second, guys. I gotta get the door real quick. I'll be right back.
But there are 20 spots that have been fully paid for. Someone has donated money, so those are open, first come, first serve.
I'm gonna talk Ferg to donate in a spot.
That $130 is for the whole week. So, and it's
That's
also
not
different than what it used to be.
Yes.
I do want to point out real fast. There's a comment about is that Cook County in Tennessee or
Cobb County?
Okay, I didn't want to say that and it be wrong, but Coach Georgia Stills is actually doing a run with supplies up there. Yeah. And there's also a church up there that is taking donations. That's all listed on the PDF too. So
I don't want to stay focused on Maggie Valley, but I do also want to say that fellow moonshiner Scott Thompson's taking up donations. He's headed up to Maggie Valley, I think tomorrow, and he's going to be at the fly fish shop, and he's going to be donating there at the fly fish store in Maggie Valley, as well as Randy Thompson. He's going to be headed up that way with North Georgia Stills.
Yeah, Randy Thompson's got a whole bunch of stuff he's taken up there.
Yeah, he's got chainsaws, all kinds of stuff. So.
Yeah, well, there's people that can really use them, and too bad he's not on here. Give a big shout out to Solomon Sutton because he's been out putting the work in also. He's putting the feet on the ground. He's been out doing swiftwater rescues. Like I said, he's been doing the damn thing too.
Yeah. I just want to
shout out to Solomon.
I got pictures that I want to share that's around the Newport area, and I want to share a couple of them real quick so y'all get an idea of what we're dealing with.
Yeah, if I can talk a little bit about, I know a little bit about what's going on in Cobb County, Newport, because that's kind of where I work and where I stay. So that's why originally, and North Georgia is doing a run for Cobb County. They're collecting items. It's being brought into Morristown to the Nolichucky Baptist Association is collecting it and then distributing it there. And then we're also trying to distribute it elsewhere. So as we're learning about more people that need help, we're trying to distribute those supplies. But Newport was hit pretty bad. The town of Newport, the little business district, and all those storefronts got flooded out. There was at least one story of water through the whole town. They broke out the windows and a lot of the buildings there. Like Mark and Digger and everybody is safe. They sustained some property damage. Hartford, Tennessee got hit very hard. There was a lot more water there. And what happened really was a lot of the bridges were washed away. And the roadways that were near water was completely swept up and just washed away. A lot of these buildings, there's like a foot of mud left. Now, this water that you're seeing has receded. So what's left behind is the mud and all the damage, and they're trying to clean up and deal with the sanitary mess of what's left behind.
With that being said, Amanda, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to, but I want to interrupt. All these donations, people are donating food and toys and clothes and stuff. something that we don't recognize a lot. Because like Jason said earlier, a lot of sewer is backed up and coming up. They also need sanitary stuff. So,
yeah, bleach and like cleaning supplies, gloves they're asking for. It's because they're saying there's like E. coli now. If you're still trying to clean up in floodwater, there's all kinds of contamination
Bacteria.
for volunteers. But they're still out there doing it. Like shout out to all the first responders, all the volunteers, all the people who have boots on the ground right now that are transporting things into these areas. And yeah, so right now North Georgia is leaving tomorrow morning to bring things to Cobb County, and then I'm going to Belmont Farms has given us permission. We're doing a meet and greet with Tim Smith, Henry Lee Law, and some of the other guys, myself included. We're going to be collecting supplies. There's also a list. There's a list for Cobb County on my Facebook page, and there's a list for the Belmont Farms supply drive also. And I want to talk about Rick and Vicky Wiswell. They have stopped what they were doing. He took the money out of his savings account and he started buying stuff and loading it in a trailer. And he's driving it to Maggie Valley. Has he arrived there yet, Jason?
No, I don't think so. I haven't heard anything out of anybody.
He's almost there. He was keeping in touch with me, and they were updating me. So they're coming to Maggie Valley with food and gasoline and chainsaws and a bunch of stuff. And they've been collecting stuff on their route, and they're going to drop it off, make food to serve the people, and then they're coming up to Belmont Farm to pick up another load. We're going to restock them with stuff, and they're going to bring it back down. So, and I just went on and found out like from a bunch of lists of what people were asking for different places, like water, diapers, baby wipes, baby food, baby formula, gasoline, chainsaws, Tylenol, like things like that people desperately need for their children and their families and safety. We're just trying to collect what we can and distribute it as best we can. And I'm aware that there's a lot of people that you may not be mentioning your town right now, but if you are somewhere in an outskirt town and you're in need of help, contact me. I'm trying to just collect what I can and do what I can from where I am, and try to get the impact to where it's as best we can. So we're not trying to forget about anybody. I know the damage is very widespread, and I want everyone to know that we have you all in our thoughts and prayers. And we're just trying to get as much together and get it spread out as best we can. Aside from these drives, I'm going to be working with North Georgia and coming together with some of the people in the community, still builders, and we are trying to put together a larger fundraiser, which is in the works. So we're trying to take our time and organize it properly. Hold on one sec. Jay, I can hear a weird echo.
I'm trying to fix that. I'm trying to fix that for you.
Is Jay watching over the other room?
We're trying to work with North Georgia to put together like a better fundraiser, and we're trying to take our time to figure out how best to distribute the money or where to send the money to make the best impact. Because what we're finding is, and I think what everyone that's involved in watching right now might be finding is, it's hard to figure out where to send the money and how the money can make the best impact. And what we're doing is we're buying like supplies, we're buying gas or chainsaws or like diapers and things like that we can make sure the right things being done with the money. But then again, like, I don't want anyone to send me money. Please don't try to send me money. People have. I would rather people send it directly to these fundraisers, and that's it. That Cassie has the North Georgia one that we're sending money to, and it has the one that's doing a lot of work directly in Mag Valley. And there's a lot of good ones in that list that are impacting the people that we're seeing the impact going directly to the people that we know, and they're valid places that are directly helping people. In the meantime, we're going to try to get something together to choose and figure out a way that we can distribute the funds that we're going to raise, and we're hoping to get our fundraiser live by the end of next week. That way, a lot of the still builders are offering like prizes that we can raffle off and things like that. Just
right. Yes.
Together. Everybody wants to help or spread out. At least we can try to work together for the common good and try to help out our friends and family down there that really need it.
Yeah.
I have reached out to a couple of friends of mine, their alignment, and I want to comment on the fact that Barbara has mentioned alignment being chewable village. Lots of bees out there. Absolutely. Thanks for sharing that, Barbara.
North Georgia still is going out tomorrow.
Yes, tomorrow morning.
Hey, there's Randy. We were just talking about you, brother.
They're going to be continuing to collect. Hey, Randy, man. They're going to be continuing to collect supplies repeatedly for the next coming weeks. So if you miss this run, leaving tomorrow morning, Jeff said still collecting supplies. You can send it still to the address, which is listed on my Facebook page. I can re-put it there at the end of this post with Cassie's list. I think it's on her list as well. But you can add supplies there. And they're going to be leaving like weekly or as often as they can to bring stuff to affected areas.
Cool. Awesome.
Okay.
Also, something that I posted on my Facebook earlier, a lineman had told me, if you're without power and you got power back, leave your pulse light on so they know you do have power. They don't have to check. It saves them time.
That's a good idea. Believe me, the ones that has power on, they probably got their auxiliary light in the house on at the moment sometimes.
You're right about that, Jason.
Yeah. You don't realize what you don't have until the flip of the light switch and you don't have it. Some people have come so accustomed to power, water, internet, going to the store, just going to McDonald's, stop, not even worried about nothing. And then all of a sudden, flip the switch. Yes, nothing.
Yep.
Oh, it did get chaotic for a little while. Like I said, lines at the grocery store, 25, 30, 45-minute wait to even get in the grocery store, and only a few at a time. And the lucky ones that had cash was able to get stuff. But if you didn't have cash, you couldn't, no power.
Right. Yeah,
I guess. But but the ones that did have power didn't have internet, so you wasn't able to get anything. And it was like I said, it is getting better here. But just imagine, like I was just thinking of, draw in your mind from and go up to Boone and start basically make a little triangle in that area right there, and everything in between it is no longer the way that you ever would see it in your mind the last time you seen it. Not just here, it is total devastation everywhere.
Yeah. You mentioned Boone, Jason.
It's bad.
The lineman, he just headed for Boone today to restore power in Boone.
And Boone is beautiful too.
Oh, believe me, I was seeing somebody on there saying that the lineman needs earlier about Benadryl, and I will say that is a sure enough yes.
Yeah.
That the wasps, the bees, the hornets, they are out and about. They are furiously mad for sure.
Yeah, I bet. Damn.
Yes, right. Whoever said that, I heard it was a comment of that, but that is a true yes. And just people in general could use it because they are out in full force right now. Normally you wouldn't see them as much, but they are out in full force.
Can I ask you a question, Jason? Because this is something I was interested in. I know your son is sick right now, and there's not like very many clinics or any way for you guys to get medicine, right?
They did open some stuff up today, but all the pharmacies have been closed until yesterday when they opened back up. So and then trying to get to a doctor's office, and then when you get there, there's no doctor there, and in some places, and I had a friend that went to the hospital, and there was no doctors that they was taking volunteers at the hospital here because there was no doctors there at work to be able to, or nurse practitioners, to give shots, take temperatures, anything, right? The prescriptions, there was nobody here, and that's the real scary part. Of what if, who gives them the right to sell off us because somebody wouldn't. My son's sick, so I couldn't get the medication he needed because he needed to go to a doctor. That's I don't understand that at all for sure.
Yeah. Jason, you made that comment when we first started this podcast. Somebody came on. It was a doctor, said that she was headed your way tomorrow. She'll be in Maggie Valley tomorrow.
Michaela posted that.
Yes, we have gotten. She have gotten in touch with us, and she is going to come by and do a home visit for him. So, and I hopefully that they can take care of him.
Awesome.
Nice.
I love this. That's awesome. Good news.
Yeah.
You know, it takes the whole village to beat a tribe. You know, you just can't be one person. It takes everybody coming together. It's going to take you got to get out there with your neighbor and help him shovel his driveway out, and then the both of y'all can go help that neighbor, and that's the way it's going to have to be. And it's just amazing that, you know, you just look and you don't see anything political right now. You don't see any of that other bull crap on the Facebook, angry and stuff. You see your neighbor asking, what do you need? What help can I do? What can I do for you? And if you know, and it's right now, it's amazing of what our neighbors, not just on my road, I say my neighbors, as everybody within miles of me, hundreds of miles, states from me, coming together, being a family. And that's what, sometimes it takes a catastrophe to bring a family back together, you know. And it's been heart filling to see people out helping their neighbors. Seeing the kids ride their bicycle because they ain't got no internet, playing basketball, people sitting in the yard, just like the old days when we know. But with the devastation, I would say, yeah, it's going to bring some families closer for sure.
Awesome. It's a shame that it takes this to do that, but at the same time, hey, maybe that's what we all needed, a wake-up call.
You know, a reality check for sure.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes, like I said, and whenever the shocking thing is like getting back is going to these people's houses and helping them, and when you get there, they have no idea of what's going on besides what's been happening right there at their house.
Right.
And when you tell them, the look on their face, like I said, hey, Asheville's gone.
Yeah.
Wow.
Chimney Rock's gone. You know, Banner Elk's gone. I'm not just gone. I'm obliterated. To me, I said the way I put it is, put in perspective of when you shake your sheets out, grab the highway and shake them. That's why some of the roads look off to the sides, you know. And what roads are left or not there is just cobbles, stones, it's boulders, it's devastating. Like I said, we are very, very lucky here in Maggie Valley, for sure. But you get all you got to do is get
washed into the river. The whole half of the highway is gone, and then that's just a small handful among all the other main thoroughfares and bridges in North Carolina and Tennessee. Right directly where we work, where you guys live, it's all the main roads of transportation are gone. And then, when you say Chimney Rock is gone, I just want to clarify for anybody that's watching, where the town was, nothing is there anymore. It is washed into Lake Lure from water. It is totally decimated. I didn't have power where I was for days, and we had no cell phone network at first because of the hurricane. And then when we got cell phone service back and I started seeing all these photos, for 2 nights, I couldn't even sleep. I was just up looking at this in disbelief, the amount of decimation, everything's just decimated. And then the span of how bad it is. And it's still today, I'm nonstop doing research, but I'm still learning more damage that's been done. And like you said, everybody's in their own little bubble kind of. And I think if you're farther away from what's going on, you also aren't really aware of how bad it is, unless you're really knowing someone there and paying attention. It's not really being put on the news enough. It's really, really not.
We are literally living in the new Bermuda Triangle. It is you would just imagine anything in between. Like I said, Newport to Hendersonville up to Boone. Just draw a triangle right there and just look at how many people you think live in that area, and it's gone. You know, and what people don't realize, it's not the big towns. It's not Asheville it's not the town that makes the town. It's the people on the outskirts of town. It's the people that live there generations, hundreds of years, people that live there, and everything that they're not just them, their whole family, generations, grandfathers, great grandfathers worked their ass off for is gone.
Yeah,
There's
my
nothing
girlfriend
left.
has a baby, and there's pictures of her house online. The flood water came right up through the roof in her house and washed back out. Now her house is like condemned, she's staying in a hotel. And that's like just the story with everyone that I'm talking to. An individual person, like they don't have flood insurance. These people don't have flood insurance. They live in the mountains. So people feel bad. They feel guilty that they didn't have flood insurance, and they're like blaming themselves for this. And that is breaking my heart too. If there's mothers,
believe me, it is hard. That is the hardest part when you go to those houses and you see the kids and stuff there. That is the hardest part. And but the smiles when you come and you give them just that snack that they've been wanting, or that little glimmer of hope that there is somebody out there that is coming to check on them, that's got some kind of feeling for them, or is worried about them. That look on their face, just the kids, the parents. You should, like I said, it's heartwarming for sure, and heartbreaking at the same time. We are very fortunate where we live at that we do not get what they got, and it is, like I said, it is the people on the outskirts of town, not just Maggie Valley, every little small town through here, all across these mountains, that's got washed away, and it is going to take years or in lifetimes to ever.
That's what my friends are helping the rebuilding and cleaning up in Tennessee and Cobb County right now. So I'm talking to Kelly Williamson. He has an excavating business, and he's been just volunteering his time and working his machines and cleaning up Hartford, which got hit really bad. Friends of ours own the Beans Trees Cafe. That freaking thing is just destroyed, and it's heartbreaking. She's a strong, tough businesswoman, and she's been through hell and back, and now this happens to her, and she's just always stood strong, and now her business is gone. And that's just one of so many people. And I see someone's commenting right now, the news isn't talking anything about Tennessee, just Unicoi County Hospital incident. Yeah, I mean, they're working effortlessly to try to clean up these areas, and kudos to the volunteers that are out there cleaning the buildings and just the effort. It's as bad as it is. There's a lot of beauty and good in it, because you see the Appalachian people and the neighbors coming together to help each other out, and the resilience that's there in these people, where they're like, no, we're not going to let this happen. We're going to help each other. We're going to help our neighbors. And if we can all stay on that mindset, that, don't come at each other's throats, and don't focus on the negativity or the politics of it, and don't say, you're not helping me, you're helping someone else. Let's all, instead of saying negative things, let's try to do something positive and help someone else out instead of criticizing each other. Let's all just see, instead of saying what you're doing, let's say, what can I do? And that's why I'm encouraging people, if you feel like I'm missing something or I need to help someone or not helping, tell me what I can do. Don't say I'm doing something wrong, but say what we can do better, and let's all try to help each other. That's what the Appalachian is. It's about resilience, and no one's coming to help us. We gotta help each other out. We gotta stand up for each other and help each other out. We gotta be there to be like, hey neighbor, like you said, Jason, what do you need? What can I do for you? And if we all do that, then we'll get some stuff going on. And that's what I'm really trying to do. I have some free time right now, and I'm just trying to focus everything I can I feel like I'm just one person, and I'm not in the area, and I can't physically come and clean stuff, but I'm trying to do what I can. I see people like Michaela Haynes, just, even if you don't have money, share information. The sharing of information. So many people are like, I wish I could do something. And I'm like, you are doing something just by reaching out and saying the prayers are appreciated. Digger said, he's like, I don't need 1 million people to come and clean, but I'll take 1 million prayer warriors any day. That's just as good as an army. And,
I know that's right. Amen to that.
Mark Ramsey said, kindness is free. It doesn't cost anything to share your kindness.
Yeah,
and
it makes you feel good inside too.
That's what we need right now. For sure. If we could all just be like, hey, what's one little thing? If we all just do one little thing, even if it's sharing a post, I'm trying to share things, get the word out there, and that is going to help spread the word. And the more we can share this information and get it out to people that need it, the better off people that need it are going to be.
I was just commenting on John Benz's comment.
I love you, John Benz.
Don't tell him that.
Let's do a raffle.
Yeah,
y'all also be careful out there with who you donate to.
Yeah.
And what you're
I
clicking
posted that
on,
earlier.
there are going to be so many people that are going to be going out there and scamming, which is super
I
unfortunate.
got hit up by 5 today.
Yeah.
I got hit up by 5 different people
if
or
you are in
groups.
doubt, just search the local churches in the areas that are affected. Call them.
Go
if
to the local volunteer fire departments. You know, hey, like you said, go to the local, go down. Hey, call the schools. Look up the numbers and physically call the schools. Hey, call the local fire departments. Call the local churches, local food bank. You know, you get their numbers per se, their numbers. And if you want to physically get out and monetary donations, that's who I would 100% go with. Don't give them to an individual, because sometimes individuals are not who you think they are, and sometimes people don't want you to give them something, because just say if you did give some monetary donations and next week you see me up here out somewhere on the side of the road somewhere and I'm having a good time, hell, he took the money and went and did something good, or they went and took the money. It's just easier to give it to a local organization, schoolhouse, church, fire department. Believe me, you'll go out, support it wherever you at. Go support your local volunteer fire department, because they need it. Just say it. They ain't out getting a paycheck. Support them. Go call your local fire departments. And like I said, if something like that happens, that's who you're going to be looking to help. They are out putting the boots and they are out putting the work in, for sure.
Absolutely. I think we've all been scammed at one time or another, and that you have to look out for yourselves and watch out. The thing I have to say about that is, if you do get scammed, just keep in mind that you gave out of the goodness of your heart. You know.
Yeah, and that's what
I'm finding. Doing it for the right reason.
Yeah.
What was that, Amanda?
Right.
So we've been trying to find, like, everyone's asking where's the best place to send money, and that's what's unfortunate is that I would like people, if they have anyone watching, if you feel like you know of a good organization that's really making an impact and they're spreading the impact properly and they're properly organized, please share that in the comments, because I'm asking everyone that I talk to, I'm trying to educate myself as best I can. So I do that by absorbing everything that everyone else has to tell me usually. And then you get a good understanding.
When this first happened, I immediately had gone over to Mercury One. I went to Mercury One and donated there, because I know they have 100% of their donations go directly to whatever you want it to go to.
Okay. And what is Mercury One?
They've been bringing in helicopter loads of stuff over to the flood areas over there.
Okay.
They were one of the first big things that bring in helicopter full of stuff in.
So somebody out here watching today or tonight wants to donate to Mercury One. How do they contact that? Just look up Mercury One?
Mercury One, I think it's mercury1.com. And then there's also there's a church that I had posted about there, Swano. I can't pronounce it.
Swananoa.
Swan.church.
Yeah.
They're organizing a bunch of stuff over there as well. But like, Jason was saying, if you want to donate locally, get a hold of the volunteers, the fire departments, that kind of stuff.
That's the best way. It really is.
Like you said, get in touch with like I said, in Maggie Valley Calvary Baptist Church. They are the ones uptown that's got the doors open with the washers, the dryers, feeding the folks, giving them hot showers. Those are the ones that you are going to want to locate here in Maggie Valley. And in Asheville, Swananoa, Chimney Rock, Audit, Banner Elk, you'll want to find those local churches, the local organizations that are putting the work in, that are feeding our people, our neighbors, our friends, our family. That's the ones that you want to donate to. The big organizations, I know they're coming in, but you donate to your local organization, because they're going to be putting it out in the country, out in the backwoods, out in the sticks, out on the dirt roads, just where the good old boys and the good old girls live. Like I said, local churches, the local organizations, that's where you're going to want to be locating, for sure.
Calvary Road Baptist Church.
Yep.
Yes,
Calvary
Maggie
Road
Valley,
Baptist
Calvary Road.
Church.
Or Jonathan Valley, because there, the kids are going to be needing, houses got flooded out, book bags got gone, shoes got gone, clothes got gone. So, you know, the computers, you know, they're going to be needing stuff for the kids here in town because, like I said, book bags, school supplies. You like I said, donate to Johnson Valley Elementary. That is another great one right here because you know exactly where it's going. And our schools are tiny. You know, I put it in perspective like that last year. LJ's little class he was in, it was I think there was only 17 kids
Right. That's
in a classroom with him. So that you know, that's the kind of school that we are. You know, they are small school, small, you know, they are going to be helping their students, you know, and they were asking and they were needing donations.
That being said, Shannon Perry just posted on here, motion to Amanda. Jerry said to donate to church because the government taking over the school donations. So maybe better off to do the churches.
Yeah, that's what I'm finding too. I'm asking people to like the Calvary Baptist Church, and then the and that's directly impacting Maggie Valley. If you want to help out, that's where they're directly helping. If you want to help out Cobb County, there is a Nola Chucky Baptist Association, which is also on my page, that are distributing to the outer lying communities outside of Cobb County as well. So the churches are the ones making the most impact, and it's individuals too. It's not just churches; it's individuals. Like you know, Jerry is collecting products at his business, and he's saying people want to mail things directly to someone. You can mail it directly to his shop. Kira and Jerry are trying to give people, if you need a shower, if you need shampoo, if you need to do laundry, that's like they're literally opening up their home to people that need it. And the Wiswells, Rick and Vicky, are going to Jerry's shop to set up. They're cooking food for people if you want a hot meal. I don't know that they have arrived yet. They came from far, so they should be arriving tonight, and they'll be distributing what they have out of Jerry's shop in Maggie Valley for the next couple days, and then they're going to come back with refreshed goods again. So, like, Jerry's collecting supplies if you want to mail stuff directly into that area too.
Stephen and Cherry Isdell, their followers on Morgan the Moonshine page, they got married at
the Jam,
the tavern.
Yeah. And that I just got word confirmation from them. They are okay today. They're in Mountain City.
Right.
So, but everything's going good there. They sent me some pictures that I can't post on here because it wouldn't let me. But anyway, they're doing fine, and they got a lot of devastation as well. If you reach out to Amanda Bryant's page or Moonshine Militia or my page, you can find all kinds of places you can donate to.
Yeah.
They are posted on our pages, so please feel free to reach out to those, and you can find links that you can donate to.
Now, has there been any, you know, at times like this, the worst comes out of people sometimes. Has there been any looting or anything like that going on?
Not over here per se, but over in Asheville, they said there have been looting, and there have been confrontations here, mostly over the gas, you know, because everybody wants to go, but with nowhere to go for some reason.
Yeah.
And but I think they run all their gas out chasing the gas truck down is what I told the neighbor. I don't know where they seem to want to go, but yes, there have been confrontations, and at the grocery store, and in the very beginning, after the stores did open, the mad dash for the generators, gas jugs, stuff that the very first day. Oh yes, it was tense moments between a lot of folks for sure.
Yeah, I've heard not a lot, but I have heard a little bit about looting. So yeah, it's going on. It's going to happen. Just be aware.
On the roads too. I've heard people traveling who are carrying supplies. If you're going to be traveling down carrying supplies, I suggest that you make sure that you're armed with a firearm. I mean, I don't recommend anybody be traveling down there without at least like a handgun that they're regular carry, because some of my friends have they didn't even know. They got on the road and they started going, and then stopping, they're getting warned of people that are looting on the roads that are trying to steal supplies from people.
I will believe that.
People are very desperate.
Yeah. Please,
more down in the Swananoa and Old Fort and Asheville area, looting was going on, and well, I'm just saying a hungry person to do, a desperate person to do desperate things in times, And if it come down, I guess if it come down to looking in the store at a loaf of bread or feeding my family, I would hate to be to sound like I'm a bad guy looting, but hey, best believe me, I'm going to feed my family at all costs. That's what I have to do. So I can say it's looting. If going in and getting a TV when you don't have power, yes, but going in and getting a loaf of bread and a ham and a pack of bologna or something, I would say that's two totally different things.
Oh yeah,
you're absolutely right.
Yeah.
But I feel very bad for those people down there because, like I said, we are very fortunate. Yes, there is bad spots over here in town, and like I said, once you get out, follow the creek, follow the rivers, you'll see the devastation. That's where it is. Like I said, right by the rivers. That's what Asheville, Swananoa River. The French Broad River. We got the Pigeon River here. Right here in town, we also, not just getting on Maggie Valley. Hey, go over here to our next town right over in our Haywood. Haywood County, we got Clyde, we got Canton. All of those people, they got flooded out. Crabtree, you just start naming off Panther Creek, you start naming off these little communities, and people are like, darn, that's every little community in town. Yeah. Not just in town, every single part of the county across Western North Carolina, Buncombe, McDowell, you start naming all these counties off, total devastation. Henderson County, it's not just local, it's not pinpointed to one place, miles, hundreds of miles. You go and you add it up between Newport and Hendersonville, I guarantee you that's at least 150 miles, I would say. 200 miles maybe, and everything in between there is will never be the same as you was at, like I said before, as you seen it the last time you seen it, for sure.
Yeah, they're saying it's going to take years and years to set these towns back to how they were, and some will never ever be the way
I wish I could share some pictures. I don't know how to do that. Maybe next time I will be prepared to do that for you. But today I was at this house, and just imagine the big metal light poles that you see holding the high power lines up. Just think how strong that is, and that thing is bent like this, light poles from the water, the pressure of the water, and that's high as light poles. So that gives you any kind of perspective of what kind of water comes down through there, and the devastation. Like I said, it's miles and miles and miles. Like I said, every creek, every stream, every back road that had a little creek beside it, it was a raging river. And what didn't was there mudslides everywhere. It is horrible. Not just here. I'm not just pointing to pinpoint Maggie Valley. Hey, like you said, Newport, Hartford, every little small town that makes Western North Carolina, and Eastern Tennessee, that makes them their little small towns. It's heartbreaking and devastating because a lot of people that live here don't have the money to recover from this, and who knows what's going to happen to them, to their land. Get swept away, not just by the creek and by everybody else around them, because they're not able to fix their homes. It's gonna be devastating for a long, long time for a lot of families. And my heart goes out to them, like I said, because we are the very fortunate, as of some that didn't get it, and we just look back and just wonder why. And I thank God every day that my family has a home, we have power, we have water, we have food. We are very fortunate. Like I said, God, like I said, gave me the voice and gave me the strength to get out and get the help these people need. And, I'm able to get out and take food, and that is a really big thing right now. The volunteers, if you're able to get out and volunteer, regardless, if it's sharing a post, sharing an app, for somebody to help, a link to get help, you are doing what you need to do. And that is helping your brothers and sisters.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah, absolutely.
People are saying to remind they were needing animal feed, dog food, things like that they don't have, and that there's elderly people needing help cleaning because there's so much like mud in their houses and things like that, and elderly people can't do that. I mean, I'm picturing like if my grandma was there, like, you know, if your grandma was down there and her house got flooded, what would you want done? You know, you want somebody to come in there and clean that up for her. Like, it's just
Absolutely.
it's heartbreaking.
If I lose y'all, my power's flashing. I don't know. We might lose power here in a minute. It's been splotchy for days. It'll be on at times and it'll be off at times. So I was just letting you know if I do lose you, my power is flashing at the moment. So
All right. Appreciate you, buddy.
Just so you know,
Yeah,
I'm actively posting this document, you guys. I keep trying to post it every 5 minutes or so. I'm trying to update it. I have it open to where people can update it. They can add something somewhere if they think that it's you know, worth it. Speaking of like dog food and stuff, I do have some stuff for the animal shelters that are kind of like local. I know the Humane Society has been on the ground. The helicopter assistance from Mercury One and Operation Airdrop. There is a GoFundMe for Operation Airdrop to donate to their fuel fund to get helicopters in and out of the area. That is
I saw that today.
Good.
They have an abundance of supplies coming into their drop-off locations, but they just need to make sure that they can get the fuel to get out there. I think they said 2 days ago they used $30,000 in fuel. $30,000. So it's it might look like they have a lot of money already donated to them, but that's only going to last so many days. If you're looking
have y'all seen sorry to interrupt, but have y'all seen the story about the helicopter guys getting turned around trying to give private support to help people? Have anybody heard anything about that?
I did see that. I think that was just one location though that happened.
Yes, that guy, he was actually from next to my hometown in South Carolina, from Jefferson, South Carolina, and that is a true story. He actually went in and to go to pick up a family, and they got mad at him because the co-pilot got out and stayed with the guy because the ground was so unstable, and he wanted his wife. He made sure his wife got in the airplane and wanted to make sure she was safe. And he actually did go back. And they said he did get in some kind of trouble, but like he said, he went out and went above and beyond, put his life on the line, put his freedom on the line, and just to save your neighbors. And right now, that's what it's going to take. You know, I'd rather ask for forgiveness later. Just put it like that.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yes, but that is a true story. If y'all have seen that, there have been some help have been getting turned away. You know, been trying not to be able to bring supplies in. You know, I'm not saying that that's our official leaders doing that to us, but sometimes you seem weird when people try to bring help and it gets turned away for sure.
Yeah.
Right. Unbelievable.
Yeah, I saw that too. Lisa just said that they were needing like those Tyvek suits and rubber gloves. You know, I'm in the medical industry over here, so I'm gonna see if I can. Tomorrow, I'm going over to work at a cancer center over here in Nashville. I'm gonna see if I can just hit them up for a bunch of stuff because they use it every day. I'm gonna see if they can just donate a bunch of rubber gloves and some Tyvek suits, and I'll run them over there.
Jamie Higgins said his grandmother's house got washed away.
Yeah. That's
you know, believe me, you don't even, you know, the news. You only see so much on the news. Once you get out and you talk to the real folks, you know, you hearing these stories is unbelievable. It's literally like we are living in the apocalypse. It's apocalyptic. You know, you don't even realize how bad it is. It is horrible. You know, once you get off, it is undescribable words. You know, you would say a horrible, you know, decimated. You know, it war zone. You know, it don't even. You know, it is very, very bad. You know, it is horrible. Like I said, for miles, not in one location. Like we said, 200 miles triangle. You know, around. You know, it's bad. You know, it's not just centralized in one place. It is total devastation for miles and miles and miles.
Yeah, we're hearing a lot of comments, and I'm posting them on here. A lot of people that are commenting about how they've been affected. It is. It's very devastating, and that's why I wanted to do this, so we're all aware. We can, show pictures, tell testimonials, and let everybody aware, so we can reach out to our communities and help them out. Come together as neighbors and just help each other out.
If anybody around, around my area, Haywood County, surrounding area, if you know, family, friend, anyone that needs help, please reach out to me. Send me an address, anything they need, anything at all. It doesn't matter. Just, sometimes somebody just needs to see a face, just to let them know that they're thinking about them. Message me. I would be more than willing to go take anything, help any way possible that we can do to help that person. If needing food, needing water, let me know. I'll be more than willing to go pick them up, anything from the distribution center, and carry it to their house to them, or do anything possible to help them. So if anybody knows anybody around our area that's watching the video, please feel free to reach out, and don't be too proud to take a handout from your brothers and sisters, because believe me, right now is a time that you need, people are going to need each other, and there's nobody no better than anybody else to take anything. So just make sure that don't be too proud. Hey, call your neighbor and tell them that you need some gas. Call your neighbor and ask them to help you come cut this tree down, because I'm telling you, they'll be right now, more people are more than willing to help anybody do anything they need.
Yep, absolutely. That's what I love about this community. We all do. We all come together at times of need, and we're all there for each other. And I appreciate each and every one of you at all times. Seriously.
Yes. Like I said, most definitely, like you were going back to cleaning and stuff. Like you said, Tyvek suits, gloves, bleach, mask, mops, brooms, that's the kind of stuff, shovels, that's the kind of stuff that you're going to need physical stuff to physically go in and clean, because like I said, when the water is bad, but once it's gone, it's devastating. The mud, the stuff that comes in, what about people that depends on the creek for their water, that's got the natural springs and stuff, once that stuff gets in there, it takes a little while for it to get out. You got people's houses down here smell like diesel fuel, gasoline, oil, hydraulic fluid. What about people that is not fortunate enough to get out and go? And some of them live off the land. They're not able to catch that fish. They're not able to do certain stuff. Or drink that water. It's going to be bad.
There's one by Brandy. That she just commented. That's spot on. You're right, Nick.
Yeah.
Brandy.
Hey, baby.
Oh, this is Jamie. Yeah. This is Jamie. Delaney's Jamie.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. We thought, I was like, who's this Jamie Higgins in here? This is Jamie.
I knew who she was.
Wow.
Yes, like I said, we gotta go back. Yeah, dehumidifiers would be a great thing. Damp bridge. Because something you think about, like the people in these little camper. I call them. They're not trailer parks. I call them camper parks. You got to think. Some of the people live. They right here in town. They do live day to day. They don't live week to week or got money in the bank. They are struggling every day, and it's tough on them. It's just unimaginable when you see somebody. I call it a camper, but they call it a home. It's bad. It's devastating all through everywhere. It's heartbreaking for sure.
Jason, I had to post this on Randy Thompson, who talked about how the lineman appreciated a jar he gave him. Well, yeah, shine on, brother.
I know that's right. Hey, believe me, a hard day's of work calls for a good drink.
Hey, those linemen are out there 16, 17, 18 hours a day. I know. I used to live with a couple linemen. They work hard.
Believe me, that's who's putting in the work. They're the ones out cutting the trees off the lines. They are out putting up the new poles, getting lines stretched out. Like you said, 16, 18 hours a day. all the way from everywhere all across the United States, and we thank them so much because without them, hell, we wouldn't have the lights on. You know that they are putting in the damn work for sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, they are. And they're away from their families. They get in their vehicles. They drive state to state. You know, and they stay in hotels just to be able to do that. Sometimes they sleep in their trucks. So you know, yeah, they go above and beyond. They really do.
Yes, and I have seen them nonstop, not just Duke Power, just different companies. You know, you see them, they roll by. Well, I seen one roll by earlier today, and it looked like the whole transformer, everything going to it somewhere and setting up. Where it was big power equipment, you know, not none of that small stuff, and you just see those guys, you just see them at the store. They look so tired, but you know hey, I seen that one guy and I seen him for a week at the store about the same time, and you just see his face, and you just know he's wore the hell out, and you just and like, and we give thanks for them for sure. My lights are on right now. I am so thankful for every lineman, not just here, all across the United States, because without them, hey,
Absolutely.
we wouldn't have lights on.
Amanda,
Yeah.
did you have something else you want to add?
John Bentz and Tracy Bumgarner, they had said that candy that they're selling, all the proceeds from their candy are gonna be donated to one of these causes. So I just wanted to shout them out real quick. That's really nice of them.
Thank
And
y'all.
then
Not
My
to mention,
American,
good.
they're really great. They're both amazing freaking guys. I love them
Yeah.
both. They're just good freaking apples, both of them. I got nothing but good things to say about them both. Very nice of them. But they have their moonshine candy, which is delicious. I've tried it. Both of I haven't tried John's yet, but I've tried Tracy's. It's really good. So all the proceeds from their candy is going to go to help one of these causes, and thank you guys so much for that.
Absolutely.
And
Nice.
then
Yeah,
I
thank
did want
y'all.
to ask, is there an American Legion in the area down there in Maggie Valley? My American Legion wants to help, and they had asked if
believe
there was another American Legion that they could give the money to, that the American Legion could disperse it.
Yes, we have one. It's right uptown in Waynesville. It's right uptown. So we do have a local American Legion up there, and saying that, thank you to anybody that's been a troop, you know, or veteran, active, past, you know. Without them, freedom costs us, and they the one that pays the price every day for it, for sure. And like I said, you get out, and we do have a local VFW and American Legion over here. So you are more than welcome to get. I will find out the number, and I'll send it to you.
Thank you, because that could
Yes,
be a
ma'am.
good way to also send money to someone like that. I know my American Legion, literally when they saw I was trying to do this, they were like, "How can we help?" So I told them to hold off until I found a good cause, and they just were like, "Hey, if there's an American Legion down there, we could just send the funds to them." So that's what I wanted to ask. Thank you for that.
Yes, I will get the information to of their number and all, and I'll send that to you in a message.
Okay, where can we buy Tracy's candy? I think on Ace
Custom Copper.
and then also John Bentz's Facebook. Does John Bentz have a website yet? I know John Bentz. You can
John
get
Bentz
it
who?
probably.
David.
John Bentz, the smoke eating moonshiner.
Let me see. I got something from Bentz.
Let's see if I can. Oh, here it is. Candy. I at least have the Ace Custom Copper.
You have John Bentz. I think it's
Candy.
Firehouse Distillery.
Firehouse, yes, thank you.
I'm sorry, what was that? Firehouse?
Firehouse Distillery, I believe.
It's in Ohio, though. There's one in New York, it looks like, too. Bentz, if you're still on here, dude, let us know where everybody can get your candy.
Yeah, John. Where can we get your candy, John? Sure.
Where you at, John?
That.
He talks a lot when nobody wants to hear him. And then when we want to hear him, he doesn't talk.
Oh, it's
Oh,
Firehouse
John.
Shine Company.
There you go.
There you go.
For the month of October, really Sweet Tooth Memories.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here it is. Oh, nope. Just kidding. That's forbidden. we go.
Naughty, naughty, Cassie.
Oh, it wasn't me. It was the Facebook. All right, here is Sweet Tooth Memories.
Mama B.
Tanya, you're so cute, girl. I love you.
All right.
Girl power. Yes.
Buy the candy, people. Buy the candy.
Yeah. Sweet
Yeah, I
Tooth
mean, that's
Memories.
good. Go on there and just buy a whole bunch of candy too.
So I guess just to reiterate, if people are wanting, in case anyone's just joining now, we are collecting, I am collecting donations October 5th in Virginia. You can bring donations to Belmont Farms up until Saturday. We're collecting all day Saturday at our event. It's a meet and greet with the Moonshiners. Come on out. We're still going to show up for you guys like we advertised. Tim Smith is going to be there, the Laws, myself, Nick Callow. I've had a really long day, so there's a bunch of other people also going to be there, but we're collecting goods to be brought into North Carolina, and then North Georgia is also collecting goods to be brought into Cobb County, Tennessee, so that stuff will be distributed where people need it. North Georgia is collecting goods. They're leaving tomorrow morning to bring stuff directly in, but you can also keep sending things to North Georgia or bringing it to their store. Address is posted on our pages where you want to send things. They're going to keep collecting stuff for the coming weeks. So if anybody needs to or wants to help in any way with sending supplies, you can contact me and I will send you in the right direction with that. Or any of us, I think we're all willing to get people in the right direction.
That's a good point.
Walkie-talkies, yes, that's a really good point. Yeah, walkie-talkies would be great. And ham radios, people are asking me a lot of communication is being done on those right now, and I was like, I wish I had one. I do not have one, but apparently those are right now.
So those that have electricity back on over in that area, is the internet working at all?
Over here?
Well, never mind. Dumb question.
Well, my internet works, but if you go downtown, it's not working in some spots. It's very spotty in spots.
Well, David, you're right for asking that because some of the internet is still.
Oh, that's a good question. Yeah. In Savannah, when our power was out, but the phone networks were out, so like AT&T was out, then Verizon was out, and if you drove so many blocks away, then you would get AT&T service, but for like a small window, and then eventually AT&T came back on, but that was spotty and very temperamental, and then now I'm back in Pennsylvania. It's fine. It was literally just down there that all the cell phone networks, which is the only internet access that we had, they were just little to nothing if you were lucky.
To add to that, David, Stephen and Cherry Isdale in Mountain City, Tennessee, they have internet, but they do not have power.
Gotcha.
So yeah.
Yes, people are saying that they have the Starlink. The Starlink internet service, they said that they never lost internet service, which we never lost internet service either because we do have like the Straight Talk internet where we buy the box and you pay like the little bill every month because our local internet company, all it's got to do is the sun's got to shine and it'll go out up here. So, we have the name of it is Zitto. And I say, yeah, Zitto service for sure. We got very crappy internet service here and up here in my neck of the woods.
All right, Robin. That's where are you? Where's Robin at? Anybody know where Robin lives?
Robin is in Eastern Tennessee, right, Robin? That's where I met you, so that's where I associate you with, like in the Cobb County area. She makes awesome moonshine cupcakes. She's a super sweet lady. Thank you for everything, Robin. Your cupcakes rock. And she had also offered if anyone needs help, like elderly people with cleaning, to contact her, and she can help within like a 2-mile radius get someone to help clean homes, which is fantastic for you. Thank you so much, honey. Thank you for offering that.
Believe me, that's who you need to get out and go check on is your shut-ins, your elderly. That's a fact because they're like you went back. Grandma ain't able and Grandpa ain't able to get out in the yard and pick their limbs up like they used to be able to, or get out and shovel at their driveway. So if you get out and go check on your grandparents, your grandmas, your neighbors next door that is old, your shut-ins, please just go out and just go. And you won't even imagine the smile you put on their face by just showing up, checking on them. That's going to mean the most. And like I said, they're going to need it right now because they don't have the strength like they used to, for sure.
Yeah.
And you're saying you're wanting to bring a load of supplies, Robin. I know the Newport Community Center is collecting, if that's close to your area. They're also distributing. The local churches, I would recommend, that we've been talking about. The Calvary Road Baptist Church in Maggie Valley is doing a lot right now directly for that community if you want to help them. And then Nola Chucky is collecting goods for Cobb County. Those are just ones that I know of right off the top of my head, but there's a lot. Look for your local churches because they seem to be making the best impact for the small communities that aren't getting help.
Yeah, we got a local organization over in our next little town over in Clyde. Anna Atkins is Anna's Kitty Corner. Look those up. She is actively out. She does everything for kids. She's been out giving out diapers, toys, kids' clothes. So if you're able to, she takes donations there at her shop, and she is a legit organization also that's over in Clyde, North Carolina. So if you want to donate to specifically to help kids, she is a very good place to donate there also.
That being said, I want to comment on Randy Thompson's comment in the comments. Usually on Morgan's Moonshine page, we do shots, and he called out shots. So let's do a shot to those volunteers.
I'm going to do it out of my new LPR shot glass.
Me too.
Hey.
Woo, yeah.
Randy.
Hey, I knew that.
Leave it to Randy.
Shout out to all the volunteers for sure.
Absolutely.
And like I said,
go ahead.
If anybody is wanting to donate, just please, don't think about Maggie Valley. Think about everyone in the affected area. Go whoever's closest to you. Go donate to them. That's who needs it. The people closest to you. Go help your neighbors. It's going to take the whole tribe to get back to a community. If you over in Tennessee, go over to Cobb County, go over to Newport, go over to Hartford. If you up near Boone, go over to Boone, help those guys. Hey, help what's local to you. That's what's going to mean the most.
I'm going to add at the very top of this document a good website to show you the road conditions, and you can look for any road conditions. It's just, I'm sending it like based on Asheville, and it will show you what roads are open. Use that. Google Maps is really good about showing what roads are closed. So if you use Google Maps will probably take you wherever you need to go if you are traveling into the area.
So I'm guessing
another site that you can go on is northcarolinac.gov, and that is a DOT site that you can go in and physically see what roads are up and going. That is northcarolinac.gov. And that's a North Carolina DOT site.
One that we mentioned earlier when I was talking about Stephen and Cherry Isdale, they're in Mountain City, Tennessee. They got that Baptist church you can donate to.
Roan Creek,
help those people out in that area.
The one that I'm posting here will show you all local road conditions, though. It's not just for North Carolina or anything like that. It'll show you any town that you search, any state that you search. It's just called localconditions.com. And they have an area that you can select this about their traffic conditions, and it'll show you everything that you need to know.
Cool. Yeah, Mama B, I've done the same thing. I'm going to hook up with Randy Thompson, who's going to go to North Georgia Stills. I got a bunch of kids' toys and pools I'm donating to him. He's going to take those to North Georgia Stills when they make their trip up there.
That's awesome. That's so cool. Thank you guys for that. Seriously. Just answering something.
I may pick up some dog food and head over there. A bunch of bags of dog food.
I barely hear you, David.
I was talking to Ferg, that's why.
Oh.
Yeah, I was talking to Ferg. Now, I was thinking about just picking up a bunch of bags of dog food and heading over there.
That'd be a great
I'm,
help.
I'm a dog lover, so
I want to bring up, there's I was hearing reports of they really need baby formula and baby food and diapers. There's places in North Carolina where people have their babies wrapped in T-shirts because they have no diapers and baby wipes.
Wow.
And formula is a big one right now because that's always and the diapers are really expensive. And I mean, that's just, and to me as a woman, I don't have kids, but that just seems I can't imagine not having those things for a baby, and being trapped and not being able to get those things. That is scary stuff.
I just know growing up myself, I was had cloth diapers, so
Yeah, old school. I know. Yeah, but these people also, they don't have washing machines to wash these makeshift diapers, and moms that are used to the nice, Huggies are probably having panic attacks putting cloth diapers on their babies because I don't know. It's just that's roughing it nowadays. Uncle Moonshine. Okay, that's
I know.
Roughing it.
Listen, I'm sure you walk 2 miles to school up a hill, also, but
Sure
we ain't doing
Both
that.
ways, uphill both ways.
he is old. So,
Hey, I can show you the path.
True. By the way, they need bottles too. So
Baby bottle.
I know that a lot of the people that are doing the airdrops through Operation Airdrop, they are taking just boxes of diapers up there. They're taking formula to people that need it. Not exactly sure about that though. I don't think anyone's really worried about washing the bottles right now. I think they're, just more worried about getting the stuff out there. I mean, if they have the ability to boil water, but
one of the comments earlier, somebody was talking about sanitizing your water with 8 drops of bleach per gallon of water.
yeah.
So that's a way of doing it too. I also want to mention, if I can at this time, Damon, I understand that Moonshine Militia is going up with Hillbilly, who's going to do a podcast tomorrow, if I'm not mistaken, about the same thing. Am I not right?
Yep.
Cool.
Yeah, I said, I was just told that I'm supposed to go on with Phil tomorrow at 8 o'clock to talk about the same kind of thing.
So y'all be sure to tune in to Moonshine Militia to catch that.
Well, I was just informed that we were scheduling it for 8 o'clock. We didn't have it officially scheduled, but I was just informed that Phil is allowing me the platform. And I may try to get...
Phil's a good guy.
I missed that robot there. I may try to get
I hope I didn't speak out of turn.
And I know Jeff is going to be driving and delivering goods in Tennessee probably 8 o'clock tomorrow night. And Andrew is in Florida right now. They have a family member in Florida, I think, that he went to after the hurricane. And or I could maybe get, if I can, get Rick Wiswell on here because he has been a tremendous help to me as far as transporting goods. And just he's like, if you collect it, I'll come and get it. I mean, I'm telling you, this guy is like, whatever he can do to help, he's just doing it.
That being said, Amanda, I know you're in touch with North Georgia School a lot as well, but I do not know if they have something going on their webpage where people can donate to them. Do they have something going on webpage?
So not on their webpage yet. Right now, we're relaying donations to the NOLA Turkey Baptist Association for the moment. But what we're going to do is by next week, our goal is to have our raffle fundraiser, we're calling it a fundraiser, going similar to how we did the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children fundraiser, where we auctioned off a still. We've been getting offers from the other still builders in the community. Really great. Like everybody we've asked for help has just been like absolutely whatever we can do. Like everybody so far has been like on board, just gung ho, willing to help us. All my friends and everyone I've reached out to. Ozark Still Works has been like anything I can do for you guys. 13 Still said the same. Kevin Gordon has said the same thing. So I know like Sean Peterman, I'm sure will jump in and help us, and Bill Billy off the platforms. Like did too. So again, it's like everybody is just offering whatever they can do to help in any way. And we're going to try to put together another big fundraiser because it seems like with the organization and the platform that we have, we're able to reach a lot of people for a common cause. And if we can raise, over $40,000 for the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children in 2 months, really hoping that all of our Appalachian friends and everybody everywhere are willing to come together and help us raise some money like that for the flood relief right now. And that's what we're really, really hoping on. We're going to put together what I think is probably going to be the best prize package that I'm thinking that North Georgia has done. Like, the last one, it was a really nice, one of the little mini Amanda Bryant stills. But from what I'm hearing, everybody's like, oh, well, we'll throw something in too. So I think we're going to get a lot of different prizes. So it'll be a lot more winners available to get stuff. And if anybody in the still building community who I haven't reached out to yet, if you guys want to contribute something, or you have something cool moonshine related prize package, reach out to me because we're still assembling how we're going to organize it, how we're going to give the prizes away, where the money is going to be going to, because we want to really make sure that we're not going to give it to any foundation who's not going to make the best use of the money and who's probably not going to distribute it fairly. So we're being very, very careful about who we're choosing, and we're trying to organize it all like really, really well so that we can make the best impact with what we're with our efforts here. I missed that. Was that a funny?
Yeah,
yeah.
I'll put a thing.
I got something I can auction off. I have a signed picture of Amanda.
Oh God, please! No,
I can auction that. It's autographed. It's legit.
You never know. Maybe one day that'll be worth something. When I die, it'll be worth money.
Oh, please.
I have one of her shirts too that don't fit me. I got
wait, was it worn?
It's a package deal.
One of my shirts that I wore, or that's pretty cool.
No, it was not that you wore. I bought it at your stand.
A little creepy.
Now we're getting into dangerous territory here.
It's a little creepy.
Sorry.
That's your shirt that you wore. Now.
Hey, I love it when we all can come together like this and share information. When everybody can come together as a community. And every time, no holds barred with the moonshine community. We always come together when times are in need. It's not just the moonshine community, but we always help out other communities as well. But I love the moonshine community because we do. We always come together and we always help out.
Yeah. And this is like, these places are near and dear to my heart for the people that are affected in this. It's like my second home. It's my happy place. And to see this happen to it, I've just been like crying every day. I see new stuff that makes me cry, and it's just seeing the stories of the people that are affected. It's heartbreaking.
The other day, you posted a video of a guy that lost his whole farm, lost all his livestock to the flooding. I broke out. I started crying. That was devastating. I could not imagine.
Jamie's friend with the horses, right?
Yeah, I think his name is Alex.
Yes, Alex. I can't remember
Alex
what his last
Martin.
name was.
He found another horse today, so they have all their horses except for one that they had to bury.
Oh wow!
So that was good.
Well, that was good news.
I think that was what happened. I know that somebody came up today. I just saw a post. Someone came up with an excavator to help them bury the one horse that they did have to. But yeah, he is.
Yeah.
Right here.
Sorry, man, I didn't mean to touch it. Damn it.
Good job, Mark. Look at that. Look
Leave it to me.
Alex Martin with Big Al's Barbecue and Catering. He just made a post today that people are coming out and helping him on his farm. Someone brought the excavator.
That's good news.
Someone came out to fix their well and got them water.
That's what I mean. We all come together at times of need, and family and neighbors and everybody come together, help each other, and that's so awesome. I love that. That's so heartwarming. Sorry, man. I didn't mean to disturb the house.
I'm gonna unmute it. Hey, I'm so sorry, guys. I want to thank y'all for having me. I do need to call it a night. Yeah, but
Okay.
thank you for having me, everybody. Thank you for everyone that is listening. I want to thank everyone, the first responders, the people that are helping with supplies, people that are sharing posts, anyone that's doing anything at all, like to spread the awareness. Thank you guys. And anybody that's out there that needs help, please know that we are thinking of y'all and your thoughts and our prayers. Trying to do everything that we can do to get some help as close to you as possible and try to affect as most people as possible and just spread word for anybody else that can help. Anybody who's suffering right now or stressed out, I know it's not a good time for anybody, but I just want to tell you guys, keep your chin up, stay strong, stay resilient, stay fast.
We're thinking of you.
Yeah, and we're thinking of you guys.
Thank you, Amanda.
Thank you all
Thank you so
very much.
much, Amanda. I appreciate you coming on,
Love you.
sweetie.
Yes, thank you.
I hope you all have a good night, and I love you guys.
Shine on.
Okay.
Love
Love you
you
too.
buddy.
Have a good night.
I don't know how to turn this off, though.
Good night, Jay.
Don't ask Jay. He doesn't know either.
There should be like an end stream part on your end, or you could just exit out of it. It should just shut everything down. There.
Here he goes.
I did it for you.
I could probably also just remove
I did it
the
for
links.
She's great. I love having her on. Every time she comes on, it's great.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and remove
Appreciate
her
you
stuff.
coming on and having a talk with us. Appreciate it 100%. Let us know what's going on at Baggy. You and Brandy. Brandy's been a big help to me. I really appreciate that. Let her know, please. Appreciate her help.
Well, believe me, every man got to have his good secretary and good wife there to take care of him because hell, we don't remember nothing.
Right?
Yeah.
Hey, it's time to go to work. It's time to come home from work. It's time to eat for sure.
It's time to go to bed. And half the time we have to be told to do that.
Hey, believe me, be sitting up next thing you know, you're looking, it might be the sun outside. I'm like, oh, I done did it again.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah, but no, I just like I said, just one more. Like I said, I just want to give a shout out to any and everybody that has gotten out, that has reached out to not just me, to everybody across the western and eastern North Carolina, eastern Tennessee, western North Carolina. You know, y'all have did the damn thing for sure. You have got people. You have got the donations coming in, and we just want to tell you thank you. We need them, not just Maggie Valley, anybody in the affected area. Like I said, that goes back to, hey, go to their local fire departments, go to their everywhere, and just look out for everybody. Like I said, it's devastating all across western and eastern Tennessee. So it is very bad. Yeah, and just thank you for everybody that that took the time to reach out. That means a lot.
Thank you for coming on here and letting us know about what's going on around you guys.
Good to see you
Yes,
again, Jason.
yes. I wish I had me some more videos. Like I said, I could share, but like it is heartbreaking. Like I said, and the people that come down to actually physically see it, when you hear the devastating stories that they've seen and what they heard, you'll get the real picture. Like I said, the news don't show the back roads. The news don't show the real people. So, like I said, you get out and look, and it's devastating.
Yeah.
And our local family, our moonshine community, showed up before anybody else did for sure.
Good. Well, it should be.
Well, yes, and well, y'all have a good evening. We're going to get out of here. Just thank you all for having me tonight, and we're very appreciated.
Yeah, we'll talk to you, brother.
Yes, sir.
What happened to Mark?
He's probably got to pee.
Damn,
Just
damn
us now.
old man letters.
I just want y'all to know that this document that I keep sharing, y'all can edit it. I mean, it's open. And I mean, obviously, if someone starts putting something stupid on there, then I, might change that. But, this is just to get information out there for people that are stuck in places that can access, or if you know somebody that you can call and give them the information of where to go.
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh, we lost Jason.
yeah, he said his goodbyes, and then you
That's
and
all right.
PP's.
I missed. I had to.
Biggest things that a lot of people like don't know is like when these types of disasters happen, YMCA's and local gyms are usually like the first people to open for people to come and like at least shower if they need to do that. The YMCA's, if they haven't been devastated, then they are open for people to shower, charge their phones. They're giving out free coffee. There's a group called Operation Barbecue Relief that is running around. Yeah, they're down in South Florida. They've deployed to the Carolinas, everywhere up there too. They're giving out hot meals. Local schools, if they're open, they will have hot meals at least for children 18 and younger. So, it's there. You've got to look for it.
Lisa Day called ding 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 shots.
I didn't see nothing pop up on the screen.
I did. It's right there.
You not watching the comments?
No.
Oh shit. You don't like
Hey, that
There
was
you
great.
go.
I was really glad. And David, thanks for coming on and sharing with you and asking questions and whatnot. Really appreciate you, brother. Love having Moonshine Militia as part of the family. Love you guys, Moonshine Militia, and can't say enough good things about you guys.
Thank you. We love you guys. You know that. So of course.
Yep, absolutely, brother. And anytime I can have you on, I'll have you on, and vice versa. I love being on Moonshine Militia with Philbilly. It's always a good time. And
Don't say Tom. Don't say Tom.
Okay,
love
show
Tom
him.
Crow.
Where is he? Show him.
Show me what?
Who's
Is
showing
there a
who?
person right next to you?
Oh, that's Tim Ferguson.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's the
Fergie.
Ferglander.
Get in frame.
Fergie. No way.
Say hello.
You're supposed to get
He's
in the
been
frame and say hello.
Patiently waiting in the wings.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I'm working in Nashville, so who am I going to call? My local
Exactly.
sign.
Fergie. How you doing, buddy?
I can't hear you. Oh, can't.
No, he's got a delay over there.
Yeah, it's
Hello.
Hello.
Good to see you, brother.
It said go flip it.
Y'all are going live tomorrow at 8.
I can hear it twice.
What's up? When are you going live on Philbilly?
Yeah, I'm like
I don't know the
10
deets on that. That's Phil and Tom set those things up
Okay.
when they do. Because I'm not famous enough to talk to some of these people, so
Well, you hang out with them enough.
I get to talk to the likes of Mark Morgan.
The nobody guy.
yeah,
The guy with a nipple on his forehead.
Oh shit.
I'm gonna try to like come up with like yes, there are a lot of things that need to be donated to the area. I guess I'll come up with like a dummy list for people that are like going to be like driving into the area and donating things. There's just so much information on Facebook. Like that's the only thing that Facebook is really good for is during disasters. You could just search Hurricane Helene drop off North Carolina, and then you'll have just hundreds of places pop up in that search. So just do your research. But as people have been saying, cleaning supplies,
Jamie,
bleach is a big thing. Children
Baby
need
supplies.
formula, baby food, bottles.
don't forget about the elderly.
The elderly people, they need help cleaning up stuff. They also may need diapers.
Night, Mom B.
Anyways, the
Mama B,
PDF or
love
not
you,
the PDF,
sweetheart.
Excel spreadsheet thing that I posted, it's through Google, so you can open it up and it will just show you everything. Towards the bottom of it, there should be like some things that you can click on to like actually like volunteer directly through the states. It is possible. We're not trying to leave anybody out by any means if like we
No.
didn't list anything, but there's a lot of information on this sheet. There's a lot of information just if you search it on Facebook. That's where I've been getting everything that I've found is off of Facebook, just searching animal shelters, North Carolina, or
And
vets.
if you hook up with some of these moonshine groups, we all try to keep posted and
Mhm.
do updates daily. So just follow us and you'll see the updates and you'll know all the locations and whatnot. Sorry, Damon, I don't mean to hide your face.
Yeah, I'll probably just create like a second sheet on this. So the first sheet will be like links to things, and then the second sheet will be like everything that they need. But it's common sense. Think about your family and think about the things that you use daily. And what would happen if a bunch of mud came into your home and now there's bacteria sitting
I
there.
don't want to imagine. That's
You need bleach. You need
You know,
cleaning supplies.
one
Everything
thing
is
you think about-
destroyed.
One of the things you think about is, okay, a hurricane is going to hit Florida, Texas. You don't imagine that it's going to directly affect the middle of the mountains.
right.
That's exactly that's what I was thinking. I was so worried about getting home Thursday morning to get out of the make sure I got home because I was in Orlando for Wednesday night because I bought tickets with my sister to go to Halloween Horror Nights. And I was like, you know what? It's fine. I'll just get up really early. Literally, nobody told me that I was stupid about it. I told myself that I was stupid. As soon as I got to Halloween Horror Nights, I was like, this is the most stupid thing that I'm doing. I'm literally going to be racing a hurricane home. And that's all I was really worried about was getting home because my house is like, I'm an hour and a half away from Tallahassee where the eye of the storm went through. So,
Well,
if it had gone this way just a little bit more. So I was thinking about the fact that the storm was so massive and the top half of it was just so rain heavy that, 2 days later, I'm looking at all these posts on Facebook and I'm like, holy crap.
Yeah.
This doesn't
That being
happen.
said, how close to the beach are you?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm 2 minutes from the water. I'm on the bay. So the
That's
bay
all
is
good.
connected to the beach.
So if the hurricane came your way and up that way,
the storm surge would have been tremendous.
Yeah.
I'm not in a flood zone, but I'm telling you what, the college would have been gone. Mexico Beach is about 40 minutes from me, and they just rebuilt. It took them 6 years to rebuild completely from Hurricane Michael. So
that's the thing that bothers me too.
We're no strangers to it.
You kind of brought this up earlier, David, about what the government's doing. And did we learn from?
I was trying to stay away from the whole what the government's not doing thing.
Right. No, and I get you, and that's fine. I appreciate you doing that too, because we want to concentrate on what we are doing as a community, how other people can help with the community and helping. I get that, but the whole idea of me starting this and doing this, I'm looking and seeing nothing other than what I'm seeing on Facebook and TikTok and whatnot. And I'm wondering, I'm like, did we learn from Louisiana when those people took years and years to recover? Did we learn from that?
New Orleans.
Yeah. It's like, what the hell? Why didn't we prepare?
But like I was saying earlier, nobody expected that hurricane to hit the middle of the fucking mountains in North Carolina and Tennessee.
I kind of disagree with you because of the fact they kept saying what I did watch on the Weather Channel is they did say they expect a lot of flooding in the Carolinas. They did say that on the Weather Channel. So knowing that, why didn't they prepare for that? I just don't understand.
Well, you think a little bit of weather. It's like living in, I lived in Florida for a long time, and every year, it's hurricane season. They're like, oh,
Sure.
hurricane coming toward you. So we're like, oh yeah, let's have a hurricane fucking party. Woo!
You're right. You're right.
So you hear that there's some weather coming. You're in the mountains. Okay, you got weather coming. Okay, we're in the mountains. We deal with snow like fucking crazy and ice storms and all that shit. You don't imagine you're gonna get your city wiped out by flood river waters.
You're right.
That's like some act of God stuff. You don't ever imagine that kind of devastation or that something like that happening. But
You're absolutely right, sir. I stand corrected.
No,
But I
you're
am
not
glad-
corrected. You are correct because
Well,
should have prepared
you know,
better.
And even
Everybody should have.
after the biggest thing is the aftermath. It's like, okay, you know it's there, it's happened. Why aren't we just okay? I use this a lot, or have been the last couple of days. We go to war in another country, we could go set up a whole city in 24 hours and have it operational. 24 hours, done. It's done. Totally operational. Military, gone, done. We're in. We're here. But we can't fly in and take care of our own. That's what I have a problem with.
Yeah. Well, and you know the direct inaction of FEMA. You know, it's
FEMA is such a weird thing because with some people, they don't do jack. But with a lot of people,
well,
they do
I
come
have
in.
I have my own theories.
It's
on that,
weird.
but-
It's weird. If you're like middle class, lower middle class, they ain't got nothing for you. We're just going to stop there at that talk. But yes, donate to local churches. Call your firefighters.
Yep, absolutely. Doing this podcast,
Don't do
right,
Red Cross. Don't do FEMA.
Learned a lot, and I saw people commenting if you donate to schools and stuff, they're getting taxed on that shit, or
Yeah,
that
because they're
money's
government
taken
funded.
away from them. Yeah,
That's why
so-
churches are so
So
important
fucking
because they're
stupid.
not
Exactly.
taxed.
Yeah, exactly.
Anything
So,
you donate, they'll
firstly,
use as a
donate
church
to church.
donation and then go and get the supplies. They don't have to pay taxes on anything they get. Clothes, anything that's taxed, they don't have to pay anything on. So every bit of a penny that you give to a church will go directly to whatever they need to get for their community. And they are going to be the people that know the best. So, and the firefighters too, they don't get taxed. But kind of stay away from the other things. But yeah,
you're exactly right, Drummond. Drummond, son, you're exactly right. That's my concern. That's what I don't understand. I have a hard time with it.
You know, I saw a post on Facebook somewhere. It was you want to get a lot of help to North Carolina and Tennessee. And they had the thing on there. They renamed it Ukraine. You know, get all kinds of help there then.
it didn't help that Israel had all those missiles dropped on them the other day too, because now that's all in the news. And Amanda and I were talking earlier, and she was like, "We just need to make sure that this momentum keeps going and doesn't fizzle out in a week or two. We're a
Right.
week in. We need to keep talking about it. We need to
That's
keep putting
why-
the information out there. Don't stop, because it's going to be years.
Yep.
Years. It's just like
Yep.
the stuff that happened in Hawaii, the fires. Everyone talked about it for a week, and then it just fizzled out. Nobody talks about the Maui fires anymore. Jennifer,
you're absolutely right, honey. I had Hurricane Charlie come through. The fact that I had insurance, FEMA did get involved. They came to my house, did an assessment, told me they were going to help me out, blah, blah, blah. They found out I had insurance. They dropped me totally. I didn't see a dime, no help whatsoever. They didn't want nothing to do with me. You're absolutely right, Jennifer. Hurricane Charlie took out half of my house. Half
Which is
of it.
silly. You think it would be the opposite. You think that they would find out that oh, okay, I see. If people had flood insurance, they gave them no help at all. Then that, I guess in a way kind of makes sense. Like, but
Well,
in a backwards way. Like,
there's stipulations to the flood insurance too.
right.
It doesn't necessarily mean okay, so the devastation I had, it was due to water damage, but it wasn't flood damage. It was water damage. So there's speculations to that. That's why the insurance company said, okay, we'll step in and we'll insure you. We'll cover that. I wasn't necessarily flooded, but I had a lot of water come through because that roof was gone.
Yeah. Damn. Well,
Charlie was no joke.
that was it's a learning experience, Mark, and I think I'm appreciative of you guys doing this because I always question everything, that we see on the TV or we hear from anybody else. And we haven't heard much at all about what was going on over there exactly. You hear about Asheville, of course, because it was a big mecca over there. But we didn't hear much about anything else.
Right.
And I'm appreciative that you had this, that people could learn more. That it's not all fun times right now. Just because it's not being posted on CNN, NBC, everywhere, there's shit happened and it's bad.
That being said, David, I'm just going to tell you on a personal level, but I'll tell you now. I know you and I talked about going to Arkansas Moonshine Festival. I think I'm going to wait out and donate that money that I was going to spend for that, which I figured at $1,200, and I just donate it to the cause.
Yeah.
There's people out there that are in need, and I'm talking about going and having a good time, and I just can't weigh it out right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
you could go for a day, have fun, collect things, and then drive up there and drop it off.
That's a good point, Cassie. That's a good point. We'll look into that. I like that idea. Hey,
let's get a hold of Wayne and see if we can put something together with Ozark Steelworks over there.
We can do that.
We can collect a bunch of shit, load it up in trucks.
People with big cars.
We'll have Ferg take his camper.
Ooh, we can just shove that full. Gut it, Ferg. Take out everything. We'll fill that bad boy up.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
I'd love to see an expression on Ferg right now.
You just said let's do it.
Let's do
just
it.
gotta move like the couch.
Idea. That's not a bad idea, Cassie. We can go there.
See, Mark, now that money that you're going to spend isn't so badly spent.
No, you're right. No, I'm liking this idea because we can go there and represent the victims and get donations and take it back with us. I like this idea.
Yeah.
When is this one?
November 1st, 2nd.
That's my birthday.
I like this idea.
That's right. This is the one that's happening in the same time frame as the OBX
Lone
one.
Star. Lone Star is going to be
Lone Star. Yes. Okay.
I'm gonna get a hold of Wayne. See if maybe we can set something up at his booth about that, getting donations and stuff.
Yeah, I'll reach out to him as well. Dude, I like this idea now. Yeah, it makes more sense. Let's go represent. Just like we were talking about, we can't let this die here. We got to keep continuing. Don't let it die here. Continue. We go on and hook up with Wayne, and we'll take up donations or whatever and take it back with us. I'll make that trip to the studio.
And I would say not monetary donations, just stuff that's needed.
Yeah.
Right.
Diapers. Whatever they said. I'm not going to go through a list here. We've gone through a list 100 times here of what they need. But I get really weary and people want to give you money because then they're like, well, what do you do with that money?
The cheapest place to buy supplies.
Yeah, I've already been through that. I don't want to go through that again.
No.
Dollar Tree.
Yeah, you can get bleach and stuff there too.
Exactly. You can get cleaning supplies. You get gloves. You can get. I think they even have like brooms
Sam's,
and things
Costco,
like that.
all of them.
Well, Dollar Tree is just so cheap. It's a bang for your $1.25, not $1 anymore. $1.25
now.
Yeah, but that's why I was able to bring so much stuff to the Maggie Valley Nursing Home, was because I was given so much money to buy stuff, and I was like, okay, well, these are all $1.25 a piece, so let's get 50 books of puzzles and things.
Then you got Five Below. They're not Five Below anymore. They're $10 below.
They have like a sliding scale, if you will, but best place to get stuff like that is going to be Dollar Tree. I know here we have like the small Dollar Trees, and then we have the extravagant Dollar Trees. Like there's a Dollar Tree like over in Pier Park where all the ritzy people go, and that one is like a lot nicer. That's where I went and got everything. So
Gordon Shiner man made a good point too. If you announce that you're traveling to Arkansas, I'll be going through these states. Hit me up. I'll stop by. If you have donations, I'll stop by and pick them up. I like that.
Yep.
Yeah, and it's likely I'll be going over there with Ferg. Because Ferg's close to me, and he's got that camper, so we can from Nashville area down. I mean, if there's anybody around on that route as well, we can swing by.
I am.
Yeah.
I just sent Wayne a message. I'm going to see if he's up and about, waiting.
I'm on Mark's way.
That's right. Didn't I see him come on earlier? I think he was on here earlier.
Was he here? I don't even know.
I think
tagged so many damn people in this video.
Yeah, right.
So
we should probably try to get a hold of whoever's running the Arkansas thing. I know that's like a little bit late. It is a month away from now, but we still need things to go at that time.
That's why I'm going to reach out to Wayne, because Wayne he's the only still builder that's going to be there, and he gives classes and all that stuff. So he's got to know. He's got to know who's.
And I'm sure,
put it on.
Jennifer. I'm sure that
Jennifer,
Big Chuck will be there as well. He's in Arkansas, so I'm
what
sure.
What is the event called?
Moonshine.
Arkansas Moonshine Music Festival.
Is the festival still happening this weekend up in North Carolina?
That I don't know. I did see a couple of posts that looked like they were going to cancel, but I'm not sure, and I'm not positive.
Which one is that? Prohibition?
OBX.
Well,
no,
Prohibition
OBX
was in Hickory.
Oh, yeah.
They may have been canceled.
OBX was
that's out on the
that's
coast.
going to be in November. Outer Banks is in November as well.
Right.
Yeah, Prohibition was one that was coming up here, and that was in Hickory. I don't know how bad they were hit. They were right there.
I think I've seen posts that it's still happening. Hot Rod and Moonshine Festival.
Yeah, that's a Hickory.
We're excited to announce is once again made. Blah blah blah. Yeah, it's still going on.
Cool. That's a good one. If anybody out here is watching, that's a good festival to attend. It's a good event.
Okay, it's called the Ozark Moonshine and Music Festival.
Yeah.
That's the one that's in Arkansas, or Arkansas, if you will. And November 1st and 2nd.
So Prohibition, they
My
are
sizes are
accepting
still-
supply donations for Western North Carolina at the festival on October 5th and 6th.
Cool.
They'll have a tent in front of the ticket booth at the Speedway for donation drop-off.
Nice.
That's good.
So I will just add that to my little list. This is North Carolina. I'll just add it here.
Hey, Dave.
Yes, sir.
Say my name. What?
Yes. What?
I'm getting a new roof tomorrow. I'm excited, man.
Nice.
Yeah. Before the next hurricane hits.
Is there another one coming?
Yeah.
It's it's taking a sweet time developing in the Gulf, at least the one that's in the Gulf.
Category 3 already.
Oh, you're talking about the one that's way out there in the Atlantic? No.
That's going to go away, yeah.
Yeah, the Gulf is taking a very, very slow time to develop, but it's brewing.
We better have a party now.
Hurricane party. That's what we're doing.
I got some good video footage from a couple of hurricane parties.
Oh, I didn't ring the bell, did I?
October.
Damn, that's good. I wish I had more of that.
What is it?
You know what I got?
Almond.
Oh, is that from
I
LPR?
can't remember.
It's from LPR, right?
Is it?
I think so.
I
No,
want to say that, but I don't think so. I think it's from somebody else.
I wanted to talk about this.
Yeah.
He sent me. This is my first care package I've ever received
LPR sent you a
from
package?
LPR. Yeah, I got my shot glass and I got my
Nice.
strawberry. I've already
Oh.
digged into that, obviously, and he
I
got
got
me
a
some
shot
sour
glass.
mash. But I've already been
We need to get
drinking this
Glenn
too.
Barron
So
back.
Which one? You got strawberry and what?
the sour mash, you have this.
Oh, yeah,
The big
sour
bag.
I
Yeah.
just finished the sour mash. Let's
I
go.
told him, I was like, oh, that big bag that you had, I actually took some and I put it into a smaller bag and I snuck it into Halloween Horror Nights. So I was drinking sour mash all night. I thought it was his potato, but I was like, wait a second, this doesn't taste like potato.
No, that's a good sour mash. He makes a
Yeah.
good sour. That being said, you got everything you need to make your still now, right?
Yes,
Woohoo!
column is in. I have it finally.
Nice.
I've been waiting for this. This thing had gotten lost in the mail once, and then they lost the shipment once. But I ordered it from somebody else. I have it.
Cool.
And I just have to put everything together.
Awesome. I can't wait, honey. That's awesome.
Yeah. I don't know when I'm going to find the time for that. So
David, did you just roll your eyes at Bird?
Yeah.
this is the shaft of my still.
Whoa.
Don't
There
show
you
you.
go.
Now we're talking about
Y'all were
drinking on a
thinking it.
shaft now.
Y'all were thinking it.
Whoa.
Cassie, come on.
Y'all were thinking it.
David and I were right on the same page. Shaft. Whoa.
Oh,
I got my circles. Got my circles.
Oh, Cassie, you're gonna kill me. I'm only 50 years old.
I've killed people for less. What?
I'm telling you.
That's funny as hell.
Don't worry, I got my circles. I'm about to cut more circles into them. These were a pain in the butt. I still have
Those
there's literally copper
nipple
dust
coverings or
everywhere.
you're holding a shaft and now you got nipple coverings.
No, these are for the top of my mason
Jeez.
jars. I'm doing a 4-way thumper.
I got a drink for that.
I can't wait to see this final product when you do the 4-jar thumper. I can't wait to
Yeah.
see it.
So 2 of them are going to act as a bypass for the other 2. So it's just going to
All right.
switch
Hey,
you.
You don't like it?
Jennifer, thanks for coming in, Jennifer. Good night to you. Yeah, appreciate
Jennifer.
you here. Feel free to come in anytime, Jennifer.
Culpepper, I was over that way earlier today for work. Wait, no. Where was I at? No, I was at Culpepper Drive. That's where I was.
Louisville.
Yeah, in Louisville, there's Culpepper Drive. That's where I was at.
She's going toward Culpeper tomorrow morning from Kentucky.
Nice. Somebody hit Wayne up. I sent him a text message. He must be out.
He must have went to bed then.
Or working.
Some people do that. Look at that.
I think he does work at like night or something.
I'm so envious of your beard. I got this little tiny thing going on.
Where?
Oh shit.
I like
I'm
it
gonna
though.
hop off here, guys. I'm gonna watch some TV before I go to bed.
Okay.
You're gonna do what with Bird?
I gotta work over here at Vanderbilt tomorrow. So.
All right,
Ah,
buddy.
Lord.
David, thank you, sir. Always a pleasure. Love
I'll be
you,
in
man.
the comments tomorrow posting my document every 5 seconds.
Do that.
All right, buddy.
All right,
See you tomorrow night.
Good night.
Cassie. You have a good
Good
night.
Bird.
Good night,
Step
Ferg.
up. Good night.
For
Yeah.
Good podcast. I think we got the word out, and I want to continue this. You know, I don't want to make it. I want to do our normal podcast as well, but we can also always implement the fact that donations and stuff are still needed. Blah blah blah. You know what I mean? Hey, Mike.
Oh, good night, Mike. Yeah, Mike works at like very, very early hours too. So
Good
yes,
having
it
you,
was a
Mike.
great
Spot
podcast.
on, brother.
So earlier before we went live, you went to heckle Amanda about this.
Yeah.
And I ran because I thought you were going to do this. And I was like, you are not going to catch me off guard.
I should have caught her on that coin challenge. I should have.
You would have seen her running across the room too. But I was like, no, I'm not getting caught because I don't know what's going to happen.
I still have visions when I did her on that challenge point, how she went running to the car and it was locked.
Jay just laughing. Car's
Oh,
locked.
it was too funny.
Dear Lord.
Thanks, Mike. I thought it was a good podcast. It really was. Having Jason holding on, talking about Maggie Valley. Maggie Valley is getting secured better than anybody, I think, personally. Jason even made a comment about that over the phone with him earlier today.
And Asheville.
Yeah.
Asheville's good.
Well, Asheville's not good, but they're getting there.
They're getting a lot of help, and so
Yeah.
is Maggie Valley. It's just more of the people that are around there that just.
But we need to keep doing this and posting it and letting people know who's in need and what areas. We'll keep up to date. We will keep posting on our Morning Moonshine page and let people aware. We'll definitely be doing more podcasts. I think our next guest, don't quote me on this, but I reached out to Tracy Bumgarner. He has agreed that he needs to come on and do a podcast with us. It's just a matter of doing a time frame. So hopefully we get him on here soon. Tracy Bumgarner is huge. He's blowing up. He's blowing up the moonshine community. He's doing so many awesome things. I can't wait to get him on here and talk about all the things he's been doing.
The video that he sent earlier.
That guy, he's nonstop. I don't know how he does it. I don't know how he keeps up with all the shit he's doing.
He's a brave soul for trying to do the laser engraving on that copper. Holy moly.
He's doing all kinds of stuff. It's like, oh my God, dude, how do you keep up with yourself?
Didn't he send in the laptop that was laser engraved? Yeah. That is brave. Very brave.
Yeah, that's brave. Yeah. Absolutely brave. Another shot? I think I have one more.
I can't hear it on my end.
I think I have one more.
I have one more in here.
Maybe two more, so. All right. Here's one more anyway. LPR Shine Shot Glass right here.
Woohoo!
Brian Key, doing a shot out of your shot glass, sir.
Ding, ding, ding.
Woo! Man, I wish I had some more of that on me. Damn, that's good stuff. I can't remember who sent me that. I want some more of it. That's really good.
There was a care package that you opened when we got back from Maggie Valley. And that's what was in it.
I think it is. I can't remember. Damn it. I'll have to look back on my text. Lisa Day, why are you up in here talking to us, Lisa?
Oh, well. We had so many other
talking
people.
to her earlier. Well, as soon as Amanda dropped out, we lost all these viewers.
Well, of course, but we still
Nobody
had a lot.
cares about Uncle Moonshine. No, he's a dipshit with a nipple on his forehead.
I
Speaking
can't
of
hear
which-
the songs.
Let's play this song. Hold on. There, you're playing it.
I
There
can't
you go.
hear it, though.
I can hear it.
I can't. Hold on. There it is.
David missed it.
It's a moonshiner's tale. Sun shining bright, the summer is swell. Feeling alright, a story to tell. Brown hairy starfish's toes in motels. Nipple on my forehead, it's a moonshiner's tale. Ocean breeze, a salty kiss. Dreaming of seas, a sandy bliss. Laughter and fun, a summery miss. Memories made, a heartfelt kiss.
Yes, Jamie, we do. Jamie, right, you brought it up. What else you got?
Let's fade the. Oh, well, it was supposed to fade out. It wasn't just supposed to stop, but yes.
Yeah, Wade Jennings was there visiting with her. Am I not right, Jamie? Did I not see some posts about Wade Jennings being there with Marge? Oh man, I didn't know she was in the hospital.
Yeah.
Damn. Damn it, that sucks. Well, Jamie, you're right there, so please keep us posted. Keep us in mind so we can all make sure we send prayers out for Marge. Absolutely. Damn it, now you got me really concerned. You're absolutely right, Jamie. Y'all say your prayers for Marge in charge in Maggie Valley. Awesome lady. I'm sorry to hear that she's in the hospital. You know what from Jamie? Why she's there? Lisa, I posted the link here, Lisa, that you can join us.
I sent it to her too.
You too, Jamie. Jamie, you can click that link and join us, Jamie, and talk instead of having to type. Damn it. Okay, Lisa.
I saw a post earlier today that she ended up going to the hospital, but I hope it's just like dehydration.
I saw her on with pictures with Wade Jennings, but I didn't see anything about her going to the hospital. Maybe I just didn't read the whole thing. You're singing that song still, Kathy.
No, I said
Oh, I thought you said
bop, bop, bop.
Jamie, you're more than welcome to join us, honey. Just click that link and you can join us.
That's okay. Guess who's in a motel right now?
I know it's easier to talk than to type. So, who? Who, Cassie?
Damon and Ferg.
They're in a motel? Together? Oh, no.
Brown hairy starfishes, toes in a motel.
That's what I'm saying. Send him that song. Send him that song.
I posted it on something that Ferg put on there.
That's funny.
He posted in Moonshine that they were in a motel, and I was like, uh-oh.
Ruh-roh.
He said, Damon walks into a hotel room and says, say my name. And I said, uh-oh, brown hairy starfishes and toes in a motel.
Oh, Lord, help me. That's too much.
I want to share this. Can I share this without it? Yeah.
I don't know.
Phil Billy posted that they're gonna go live tomorrow, so I just want to share it everywhere.
Okay, cool.
Scoot, scoot, scoot.
Vicky Taylor has to join Morning Moonshine.
First,
I'll get those tomorrow.
share to this group.
Everybody that's asked to join Morgan Moonshine page, I will get those tomorrow.
Post to
I had a lot of requests tonight for people wanting to join Morgan Moonshine page.
this group. Post to this group too. I've literally just been posting our events and everything to everyone's group saying, hey, pay attention.
Okay, cool. Oh yeah. You posted it to our YouTube?
Yeah, it's on our YouTube. No, when I created that event yesterday, I posted it to every group that I'm a part of. Okay.
Cool.
And now I'm just posting Philbillies everywhere.
You'll have to keep me updated on. Yes, doesn't sound good. Oh damn! I'm sorry to hear that. Oh, somebody tried to pop in. They popped right out.
It's Lisa. I'm gonna at least be in the comments tomorrow for the Philbilly thing, and I'm just gonna spam my document as I'm adding stuff to it.
That's all good going on Thursday instead of Friday, but it's all good. What's up, Lisa?
Woohoo! That
What do
was
you have there?
Jackson Morgan cream.
Wow.
That is creamy.
Never heard of it.
I had a blackberry whiskey earlier, Bird Dog, so I figured I'd better do something else.
Jamie.
Yeah, Jamie, if you hear anything before we do, let us know.
Jason and Brandy, neither one said anything about it to me today, so.
Well, I mean, there were other things.
Yeah. We were talking about
going
the
on.
whole.
Yeah.
That was a yes. That was really good. There was a lot of info. Cassie, your list of items and places that's great. That's a lot of work.
This is important. So there are a lot of port workers that are going on strike right now. So in those areas where these ports are at, are definitely going to be seeing a shortage in supplies, which means that
it's going to be harder to get stuff in.
Right. So we're going to have to start being a little bit.
That's why it's important for us to be the insiders on the community, just supporting them with our supply.
Right. We're going to have to start getting creative.
Yep.
Oh, who is it that has the shop there in Maggie Valley?
Jerry.
Yep. Jerry says that he has water for everyone to go there if they need something, if they need anything to show up to his shop. It's open. That's actually a good place for people to go to because if they have like gallon jugs, they can just fill up water right there.
I need to reach out to him. He helped us out big time in Maggie Valley.
That was a very eye-opening video that he shared.
Yeah, it was. Very, very much so.
I'm proud of him to stand up and say it.
Absolutely. Jerry's an awesome guy. One of the big things I like about Jerry, is, as well as really all the moonshiners, there's very few moonshiners that don't open up like Jerry and Amanda, and a lot of them, where they welcome everybody in, it's a whim. You got Jerry has a shop, and Cassie and I stopped in there. He stopped everything he was doing to address us with our problem, and he addressed it, told us how to fix it, and we fixed it. He had people over. He had company.
They have a sheep just running around there. The sheep is just running around in their garage. And we're like, oh, okay. But yeah, he told us exactly what we needed to get, where to get it. It's great.
It worked out great. Gosh. Yep. He stopped everything he was doing. I mean, we just popped in. We didn't call him, let him know we were coming in. We just popped in there. Hey, how you doing? Hey, Jerry. Introduced ourselves, told him our problem. He told us how to fix it, where to go, fixed it, problem solved. We were on our way. We did great. Thanks, Jerry.
I also want to mention that I saw a post earlier of people inside, I think it was like the Waynesville Costco or something like that, with carts, and people were like, oh, this is happening because the port strike and blah, blah, blah. No. Those pictures were happening because those people needed to get the supplies for their homes because they're without.
It's just like here when we know hurricanes coming. I go to the grocery store or whatever. The shelves are bare. They're bare. Everybody goes. They buy stuff that they don't even need. And it's just out of instinct, you know.
Right.
You think you might need it, and you will. You go to a grocery store and they're bare. It's like, why am I even here?
Well, the photo I saw was after the storm, that people were buying goods and stuff like that. And like, if you actually look at the photo though, it's people with carts. They have like one case of water, a bunch of canned goods in it and stuff like that. Like you would expect if you didn't have power.
Right.
So
Sure.
It's not that people are going and buying unnecessary items. They're not going and buying 20 cases of toilet paper. It's going to be fine.
Not since you don't need toilet paper.
Just don't freak out.
Right.
Buy them as you normally do. I have a Sam's Club membership. I go and buy toilet paper.
I will say this about that.
Oh,
I consider myself a prepper, and my wife laughs at me because of it. But at the same time, when there's a time like this, with everybody's experiencing in North Carolina and Tennessee and whatnot, you know, if that hits us, I got a food supply to sustain us for over 2 weeks. So
and I know where to go if I need shampoo and conditioner.
I shouldn't have said that, should I?
I just know where I need to go if I need shampoo and conditioner.
I think that was about Marge.
Oh yeah, that was about Marge.
Or was
She's sick, and we just need to pray for her.
said her sugar was really low, and they're going to keep her.
Okay.
You know, other tests and stuff, and she's just stressed and been through a lot. She feels for everybody.
Yeah, you're right, Jamie. She is in our prayers. We'll keep her in our prayers. Keep us posted on how she's doing and when she gets released and whatnot. So,
If you're wondering, Jamie's in Facebook jail, and that's why she's on YouTube.
oh,
I won't
that's
say
why-
more,
That's why
but
she
she's in
couldn't join us.
Facebook jail. Yeah.
All right. I've been there. I know how that is. Not
You say
fun.
one thing that makes one person mad.
Bop, bop.
Bop, bop, bop. Brown hairy
That's what
star.
created that song, was me going to Facebook jail. That's how that song got created.
Someone's gonna get upset about our brown hairy starfishes.
Right?
I need to
But
stop
now
talking.
it's white hair, though.
The
They are,
mudroom
Jamie.
doesn't match the drapes.
Right. You're right, Cassie. It's funny you said that, but okay. That being said,
I couldn't see the carpet. It's the mudroom.
oh my God. The sad part is I'm the only male here.
Oh my god, I think it's the funniest thing I've ever said.
I think it is too.
Took the words right out of my mouth.
Put it on my tombstone.
Good one.
It was by chance that I reached into my dryer earlier, and this was the first shirt that I pulled out. I was like, oh,
Nice.
Sure. I should have worn.
because I don't fold my
representing.
clothes. I keep them in the dryer until I run out of them.
Silly me, I did not wear a shirt representing. Damn it.
I had my shirt ready, but I didn't put it on.
It's
Go
okay.
on,
There's
babe.
always next week. I think every stream that we do, we should probably talk about this for like the first
Oh, yeah.
15,
That's what I
20
was saying
minutes.
earlier. At
Yeah.
least, minimum.
Yeah.
It posts things that, new things that we've come
Keep
across.
it in everybody's head.
Yep.
Gonna,
Absolutely.
where it's needed is all going to change.
I mean, let's face it, the media is already trying to talk about
Really?
other things. So
When we first started this podcast, I had a lot of requests for people joining the page. So,
I got most of them. I think there's 2 there left.
okay. Thanks, Lisa.
Yeah.
I love you. I support you 100% in your decisions. And I did talk to Randy and Michaela about that incident today. Everything's good. Everything's fine. We're all good. So it is what it is.
I just didn't want it to go any further.
No, you did the right thing. And I appreciate you reaching out to me because I was totally unaware of it until you pointed it out to me.
this said individual that we are kind of
Yes.
talking about has
Yes.
requested us to join 3 times. This is the 3rd time.
Not happening. Sorry. Not going to happen.
I left 2 there.
I'm gonna just ban.
There was
Yeah.
one.
I haven't. I was planning on it, but I kept getting sidetracked. By all the
it's already-
texts and
yeah.
phone calls, and
He's been
I
blocked.
planned on doing it, but I couldn't do it because I kept, doing this podcast. Usually, I take a week to put together a podcast, and I did this in one day. So, I was swamped with. I was on the phone all day today, all day, and
Cassie
yeah,
put it.
I just didn't have the opportunity to do what I needed to do. But it's
I
done
just
now.
went through and I just took care of it. Don't worry. It's not going to happen again.
Good.
He had 3 people,
I
and
feel the guy. I hope he gets his act together. I really do.
Approved them. They are welcome.
I didn't know who it was, and he didn't have many things in common. And the 3 people he had in common were somebody who adds everybody anyway. So I left that one there for you guys to decide.
Yeah, I appreciate you, honey. You made a great call. You really did. That was perfect.
The other people that were in there, they all had mutual friends, had groups in common, like their wives and children on their Facebook, as far
Yeah.
as
Well,
Right.
I get requests every day. They have 2 pictures. That's it. It's like,
Yeah.
really. It's mostly from women showing their breast, and it's like, whatever.
Well, we are getting an uptick because of Amanda being on here.
Oh,
Here,
absolutely.
bless her heart. But
Yeah, but yeah.
yeah. I mean, at this point, like, let them in until they do something wrong, unless they've already done something wrong twice.
Oh, really, Jamie? Jamie. Well, that's going to happen, Jamie. Those things happen. And they either accept you for who you are or they don't. So just keep being you, Jamie. That's all I have to say about that. Seriously.
Yep.
So,
Right.
how many friends and family members and do you have because you are who you are versus your enemies? There you go. Just keep being you.
Yep.
Seriously. Those people that hate you, see ya. No big deal.
Somebody requested that a chat be created for hurricane support, but I don't know if I should do that.
No, because I saw that coming through a couple of times. Somebody wanted to join the chat. And unless I know you and I know you're going to contribute to the chat, I'm not going to join you. I apologize, but at the same time, I don't know you.
Right. We'll just keep posting everything. On our group page, we have so many GoFundMe's added on the top. I'm going to actually post my document here.
Did that a couple times. I had a couple people ask me for it, so I've sent it off to a couple people too.
Oh, I kept sending it every 5 minutes while we've been live. Well, when we were live with Amanda in her page and everywhere else, but
if you come in late on the comments, you can't scroll back and find it, so it's good that you kept.
Yeah, I mean, I could pin it on my side of things, just not on anybody else's.
My dog.
Jamie said, so funny. We called Michael's mom Loompa. Loompa. Loompa.
Oh my goodness.
Just a minute.
Right,
Tummy
Jamie.
mommy. Tummy mommy.
That's right, Jamie. You are his mommy now. That's so awesome. I support you so much, Jamie. You have no idea. I think about you every day. I really do, Jamie. I'm not just saying that. I really do. I think about what you're doing and what you're going through. I think about you all the time. The sad part is, Jamie, I met your husband, but I do not know his name.
My dog heard the bell ring.
You're right. Drummond, you're absolutely right. We need leadership. Somebody that's an actual leader. Somebody to take charge and say, "Fuck no, you're going to do this." Absolutely right, Drummond. That's why Ronald Reagan was so popular.
Remember when we used to have speeches about how great America could be and how we all came?
Exactly. They're still out there. I post them once in a while.
All the
When they
speeches.
come across, when I see them come across my Facebook or whatever, I post them. I repost them.
Yeah, now it's all slam this one, slam that one. He won't. It used to be, we could just do this. We could make it great.
Oh,
We could. We really can. It's there. We all want it. We all are there. We all want to support it.
She hears the bell ring. You've got her trained.
Pavlov's dog,
I
but
need a dog
Lisa's
too.
dog.
She's a wicked lush.
I just
Is
hope
that the
that's
baby?
I just hope that's not almond moonshine.
That's the baby.
He's
My
almost done.
dogs are all asleep in bed. They said, "Screw you. You're loud."
There you go.
Jamie, please comment on what your husband's name is. It bugs me that I don't know. I met him a couple of times and I still don't know. I can't even think of his name. It really bothers me. I've thought about it many times. I'm like, God damn it. I met him. I don't know his name.
I'm horrible with names. I remember faces really well, but I'm horrible with names.
People come up
I'm
to
bad
me
at
and I'm
both.
like, "Hey, you."
That's me. I have people approach me. Hey, how you doing? I'm like, who are you? Here's one for you.
Mike.
I was at my niece's wedding, Sarah's wedding, my niece. My other niece from another brother, husband walks up to me. Hey, Mark, how you doing? Blah, blah. I looked right at him and said, who are you?
Mike is his name, by the way.
I
Mike.
felt so bad. Oh my God, I felt so bad.
Pay attention to what I am saying.
I just heard you. His name is Mike.
Mike,
I heard you.
you won't forget it now.
You're right. Especially if I slap you upside the head. I heard you.
I should slap you upside the head. What?
Nothing. Okay, I got one more shot of this almond.
Was that the bell? It was the bell.
That's so funny. That's so funny. What's your dog's name?
Buju. Boudica Judy.
Kuju?
Yeah. It's Boudica Judy, but I call her Buju.
Oh my goodness.
She'll sleep good tonight.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. I wish I could get my dogs to come like that.
Ring a bell. Every time you feed him, ring a bell.
She hears that bell, she comes running. She's like me. Mama's something.
Oh, shots? Okay.
Okay.
Listen, I saw so many people commenting on his post of his farm. He cut the fences and he had people help him cut the fences to his farm. And people were like, how could you just leave your animals there? I don't think you understand.
They had to get out.
Yeah, he cut the fences and thankfully they found most of the animals.
All but one.
Yeah.
Well, the horses at least. The other animals were
It's just he
probably
had
a loss.
people saw that, and it tugs at their heartstrings, and
Yeah.
they
I
want
mean,
someone.
when you're on a farm, it's a lot different than like your personal pets. Like, I mean, if you don't have the equipment to move them and you're obviously in an area where it's being flooded, there's something you can do but just cut the fences and hope for the best. Like, there are people that are leaving their dogs in their houses.
That happens every day.
That's different.
Your life is more important.
Yeah. Well, and by the time you're deciding to cut them loose, you have a lot to
Right.
do.
Right.
You you're getting out yourself, you know.
Jamie, I have a hard time sometimes, especially after I had a few drinks, Jamie. I have a hard time controlling my tongue too. I start talking about religion and politics. So
When you have more than 5 animals, it's a little bit harder.
and I appreciate you sharing me your husband's name. I appreciate that. Thanks. Now I know it. I won't forget.
Carrying my dogs, one on my back, one here, just wading through the water.
No, more like one here.
Take the Chihuahua.
Yeah.
I've got the monster on my back.
It's horrible, you know. The people have had to make.
Well, damn it, damn smoking. That's how we got my youngest daughter's dog was through a hurricane. She was stranded in Jamaica, so she's
Puerto
a
Rico.
Jamaican dog. Oh,
Spanish.
Puerto Rico, yeah.
She was an Irma.
Freaking.
She was about 2 years old when she was got. So she's like 10 now. Right?
Yeah, that's about right.
Yeah, she's about 10 years old now.
I'm sorry to say it, but she needs to go home with mommy now. So I can get my own dog.
I tried to message mom and I was like, hey, by the way, I need you to watch my dogs. Can you take
mom's
that?
going through some stuff right now. So.
Yeah. Well, she failed to tell me until I was asking something of her, and then she exploded all of her information on me, and I was like, hold me. So, how about you and mom take a nice vacation to the beach?
Yeah, if she would agree to that.
She said that she'd come up here for the week.
Let's go.
So
I'll talk to her tomorrow.
Yeah, y'all could come up here. The dogs, they've got a door. They come in and out. They just need to be fed.
That's more of a private conversation.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's hard, you know. People, you know, some of them, you know, they've seen their animals get washed away. You know, that one man, you know.
Yeah.
One story that you've seen, you know there's 10, 15 of them behind that you're not seeing.
All right, Jamie. I'm the same way, Jamie. I look this one, I'm thinking the same thing, Jamie. One more smoke and one more shot, I'm going to bed.
Yeah. You bet your butt I'd be getting washed away with my dogs.
I got to get up early for the roofers. They're going to be here at 7 a.m. So.
Oh, that's awesome to get that off your plate.
Oh, my God. I can't wait. That will be done and over. And, okay, let's move on to the next project. Get it done. So right after the roofers come, the following week are to be the driveway guys. Hell yeah, let's get it done, over with. Get HOA off my back.
Yeah, that's horrible. It's horrible. I don't know how they think people are going to do it, you know?
I swear. Right. Well, you know, you do. You have to upkeep your property. You think you're doing fine until you hear from others, you know? So whatever. You're right, Drummond. Happy to I can't wait, dude. I'm ecstatic about it. I'll have a new roof. My roof is 20 years old. I can't believe it held on this long. So if it can hold on for another 20 years, amen. Do it.
Yeah.
Because I don't think I'll hold on for another 20 years. I hope I do, but if I don't.
We're in a bell. I went like this and she thinks it's a bell.
Thanks for sharing, Jamie.
My ring on the glass.
That's good. I hope that he recovers everything that he needs to, because I can't imagine that. Wow.
What? Oh my God. People are weird. That's all I gotta say. People are weird.
Yeah, they are.
I just don't get it.
Ooh, have a good night.
David, thanks for coming on, buddy.
Nice
to be here. Always appreciate you, David. Get your next podcast. What? Oh my God, letter. Really?
Right.
That will not hold up in any court. I don't care who. No, that will never hold up in any court. Whatever.
Board, they want to come check that out.
Right?
I'm missing the comments other than what you're putting up, but
Yeah, I'm following them as well. It's like, wow. Before, when there were 73, 75 people here, I could not keep up with the comments.
Yeah, that's why I was like, hey, don't try to read them. I'll click anything that's important. And then you start
Yeah.
clicking things, and I was like,
Well, I saw things that caught my eye.
yeah.
I tried to like
No
it.
way in hell I could have kept up with all of them. No way.
No, it was nice. It was a great podcast. There was a lot of info and a lot of
It
You know,
was.
real talk.
And I'm glad we did it. And a lot of information got out there. And I'm really happy about it. It was a kind of a last minute thing. Like I said earlier, I was on my way to work yesterday and I thought about it. I was like, we need to do a podcast and talk about the volunteers and everybody helping out on this relief program, which the government's not doing anything on a relief program. So we need to do something. We need to let everybody aware of what's going on. And,
Right.
normally, like I said earlier, is normally I have a week to prepare for this. And I have pictures and comments and whatnot. I didn't have near what I normally do, but the word got out. That was very important, and I'm glad it got out.
Yeah,
I
the
will
only-
say this, that I do understand how they were a late response, if you will, because they're waiting for water to recede.
Sure. Well, yeah.
Is that
I
the
get it.
word for it? Yeah. There's areas that they can't fly their hawks into. I mean, hawks are huge,
And
but
they
those are
have
the biggest things that get people out. So
they have to assess the whole thing.
right. And that's why they try to tell people,
first. Right.
yeah, they try to tell people, hey, don't come in. Don't try to do this. We're trying to assess the situation, which we get, but
Sure.
obviously people aren't going to listen because you want to get the information out there and the stuff out there as fast as possible. So
Well, they had
it is what it is, but it does take the government, National Guard, everything like that to take a couple of days to get in there. You probably won't start seeing FEMA people in there until all of the power and roadways and stuff are back, because they can't really send people in until they have a place for them to stay and
They're
make sure
already-
their people is okay. I did
No,
see that.
Jamie, I did not see that.
Jeez,
Yeah.
scared to death.
No,
man.
Well, because the water went up that high.
Yeah.
The dog swam until it could get to a point and then got
Yeah.
stuck.
I was watching a show that I used to watch all the time, which is Duck Dynasty. They had a video of a moonshine or a hurricane went through, and Phil, the patriarch of Duck Dynasty, had these guys go out and retrieve this boat that was stuck in a tree from a past hurricane. They got it out.
I remember that. No, it's horrible that they had all the pictures of the linemen, and all the electric companies. They had all these trucks lined up,
Yeah.
and ready to go. Why couldn't our government have done that?
Yeah.
Yeah, they have different protocols. The
Yeah.
linemen
And I was
were
hoping-
staging in my town. When I drove into town Thursday morning from Orlando, I was at one stoplight, and there to my left in the parking lot, there were probably 40 linemen parked there. And when I looked to my right, there were I couldn't even see where it ended, another line of people waiting to get into that parking lot of linemen. So I think that is more of a company thing. If your
Yeah.
company supplies
It is.
power to the area, that's where you're going. Unless like people are coming from out of town, out of state to help you. But yeah.
Yeah, you're right, Cassie. I remember talking to Drant, who was a roommate of mine, and who was a lineman. They collaborate with the power company in that area, and they get with them as far as what needs. Then that area power company hits on a certain place, and then these other companies coming in from other areas go to another place to help them out.
Right.
Jamie says, "Oh, I want to highlight this. Alex feeds all the homeless out here. Does so much for the community. He would take the shirt off his back and the shoes he's wearing to someone. He's an awesome man."
So he runs what is it? Al's Big Al's barbecue. Oh my gosh,
Yeah,
I've
I
lost
think
it.
you're right. Yeah, I think you're right. Big Al's a barbecue.
That was the man with the horses and
Yes, Big Al's barbecue and catering. So they can't start running until they get a new refrigeration system or a fridge. So that's going to be like my next big quest, is to try to find somebody or something that can donate or help. Sorry, I didn't mean to just make that loud noise. We need to find links or resources to help funding for equipment of businesses that have lost everything. Big Al's Barbecue is currently closed until they have refrigeration. So
and
we
you
need to help find refrigeration for Big Al's.
can't, wait for, insurance to cover it and to go through all that, it's livelihood.
So
That's how them horses are getting fed. You want to complain about how he treated the horses, and
Yeah,
he has to wait for FEMA until any sort of monetary stuff can be done. But if we can find someone that can help him with the refrigeration, that would be great. So we need to start looking for that.
somebody
And
that
he is in Newport.
yeah,
have the old one sitting around.
Right, exactly. Like even like a honestly, if somebody has like a half full freezer or something,
Hey, I'll be right back.
Okay.
You wait.
There might even be like a company somewhere that's willing to donate to him if they reach out to him and find out exactly what he needs.
Well, he's got quite a following now. He ought to be able to use
Yeah.
that barter.
Any used commercial refrigerators.
I'll bark your advertisement out every time we open this freezer, for a freezer.
Yeah, well, refrigerators, not freezer, but yeah.
We'll
Commercial refrigerator.
We'll praise you every time we have to open up,
He does have a Venmo. And it's just Alex Martin. But yeah. He deserves all the help that we can muster up. So
from there it'll spider web out.
Exactly. I mean, everybody deserves help, but he deserves a lot of help because he wants to go out there and help people, but he can't because he doesn't have
out from there.
Yeah. He needs refrigeration to get out there to give people food.
Well, and he's to get on his own feet, and that's his life. He can't feed people if he can't, keep it safe.
Right. I mean, people definitely came out to help him on his farm. Like I said earlier, they found one horse unalive. Mark Farrell came out with a huge excavator and buried the horse. Apex Electric out of Jefferson County came in, getting us a temporary pole together so they can get power. And then Joe Sample Well Drilling Inc. Out of White Pine came to help them fix their well and got them water.
And those
Vulcan
are
Materials came out and got them 72 tons of gravel. Shane's Trucking out of Rogersville hauled it for free.
those are great.
GF,
That's awesome.
GFL brought them a 20-yard dumpster. So it's definitely help is getting there. It's just
Yeah,
taking a little bit.
can't imagine. You know, we don't have that up here. You know,
Yeah.
we get a hurricane or something that flies through and does, you know, tree damage and house damage and stuff, but we don't have that, the flood thing happening and everybody getting swept away. And
I mean, we get flooding here too, like if there's like a storm surge, but like we don't get like flash floods.
yeah,
That doesn't happen.
some of those videos, it was like, you know, you hear the rumbling and then there it is.
Yeah. And you know what's crazy? I still want to move up to the mountains. I would move up there in a heartbeat.
Who would have thought, you know?
Oh, he has no flood insurance. Okay. I thought he did, but if he doesn't, then FEMA should be able to help him.
Oh, I hope so.
100%. If you have insurance like that, they're just like, nope, boop, to the next person, which is good and bad because if you have the insurance, it means that you're going to get the payout and the help eventually. But with FEMA, it's a little, well, I wouldn't say it's faster, but they can help you out in a different way.
We have a lady here, her daughter is in Asheville, and she got moved somewhere else to get away from the damage. And she's coming from North Conway, New Hampshire. She's going to Asheville, and she's loaded her vehicle down, and she's bringing stuff with her as she goes.
I would have done the same thing.
Yeah, we gave her a bunch of flashlights, stuff that we had.
Yeah.
Like she said,
Yesterday at 3:00, there were many helicopters in the area donating stuff. It's cool.
yeah, she weighted her her vehicle down. She had one of those little things that go on the back of your bumper, you know, into your tail hitch
Oh, yeah, yeah.
stuff. She had one of those on the back of her vehicle. And she had her vehicle, you know, done right down. She had water and diapers and canned foods,
Yeah.
blankets and dog food.
This photo that I'm about to show is just civilian helicopters. Nobody else, just civilian helicopters. This was yesterday at 3 p.m.
Yep.
So there is definitely help being sent into the area. They're getting it. It's just taking a little bit longer than, you know, people would want. But it is happening.
I would hope they aren't people just spying, you know, and looking, taking pictures. You know, I hope
God,
they
no.
resource and
No. Most of those are from either Mercury One, Operation Airdrop, or the Cajun Navy. The Cajun Navy is very big.
they've been doing
Yeah.
a lot. I was looking on my flight tracker that
Yeah.
I had all the helicopters that were in the area. A lot of race car drivers.
Sorry about that. That was Damon calling me. He just got off the phone with Wayne with Ozark Steelworks, and we're gonna do it. We're gonna do this. We're gonna make it happen. We're gonna make a trip to Ozark Ozark Moonshine Festival, and whatever contributions we can get, we'll take back to Tennessee.
I want to be a part of that, which means that we can only take like a backpack with us.
That'd be great. It'll be a hell of a trip, but at the same time, you know what?
I will shove things in every nook and cranny of my car.
You better watch what you say. Hey,
I said of my car.
I know. You had the Coca-Cola Oreo cookies, right?
Yeah.
Well, they also have a soft drink. Your mom got
Yes.
one.
That's what I've been drinking. Are you kidding me?
Well, I didn't know. I thought you were just eating the cookies. So I tried this. Not bad. And it's really good with Morgan's Moonshine.
Lisa, tell him his brain doesn't work
Yep,
because
Wait,
I've been drinking that for the last week
Do
and
you
a
want me
half
to
on this
say-
podcast.
do you want
She's
me to
literally
share-
saying yes.
I
Do you
bragged
want
about
me to share with Lisa our conversation earlier and find out who's the one that needs to have their brain checked?
You're the one that needs your brain checked because I've literally been showing the bottles
Okay,
and the
I'm old.
cans.
Yep, I bragged about it a few days ago to my buddy. He was talking about it, and I was like, "Ha, Cassie had some."
I thought you just had the cookies.
No, we're gonna have to put you in a home a lot earlier than we thought.
We're not. We're not going. I ain't going.
I'm just kidding. You're gonna have to come live with me a lot earlier than. Oh, he's frozen in time.
He did. He froze. He's like, "I ain't going. Bye." He's out of there. He ran away.
Oh no! Oh no!
Put me in a home. Pew.
No, he knows he wouldn't be going in a home. Um, I think it's so funny that he said that because I literally was raving about it so many times.
Yep.
Sorry.
Yeah. My buddy Scott.
Oh, you're
about it.
back?
Oh,
Hello?
all right. There we go. We're back.
Yeah, no, I literally raved about the Oreo Coke
I
many
thought it was
times.
I thought it was the cookies.
No, the cookies are what I had the last time, and I was like, they're not good. The
Okay.
cookies are whatever. They're kind of like flat, if you will.
All right.
The Coke is amazing.
Anybody that's listening or that comes back and watches this later, there is a Moonshine Festival going on in Arkansas called the Arkansas Moonshine Music Festival. Damon Beatty and myself plan on attending, Cassie as well. It's November 1st and 2nd, and we're going to take all proceeds that are given to us and bring it back to North Carolina, Tennessee. So,
Lone Star is going to be there.
really, yeah, Lone Star, that's right. I remember that, yeah. Great, they got some great bands that are going to be there.
I'm already there. Take a look around. I'm the sunshine in your hair. I'm the shadow on the ground. I
Okay.
know some of the lyrics, but there you go.
Well, you sound nothing like them.
Maybe we'll bring the karaoke machine and do $1 per song.
No,
And we'll take the money and donate it to the cause.
I'm not going to get involved with any kind of money. If you want to donate goods, that's good. But money, I don't want to be. No, last time I did that, people were looking at me like, what are you doing with this money? No, I ain't doing that.
I'll tell you what, this is going to the Dollar Tree, and we're buying items there.
I'm not doing that.
Check some money order made out to the American Legion.
Yeah. If you want to donate to American Legion or a church, I'm not taking donations.
Yeah.
I'm not doing it. Last time I took money donations or even suggested money donations go to a cash app or GoFundMe, it ended up on a bad deal because people thought that I was taking that money personally and using it for my own use, and I will not do that ever again.
Okay, well then you'll get a song per donation. So if you decide to donate like a box of diapers, you get a couple songs to sing. If you decide to donate some bleach,
I'll
you
sing.
get a couple songs to sing.
For each donation, I'll sing my personal song. Boom bop, boom bop.
If you want to sing a song for karaoke while we're standing there, you must bring something that
That will
gets
be
loaded onto a
The
car.
song I say.
Bop, bop.
Singing for a cause.
Is he frozen again? Hello?
Well, I thought it was all blurred out and went into witness protection there for a minute.
Apparently.
Oh, he's still here. Okay, well, I'll be right back because I have to go to the restroom. I can't hold it anymore. Whoop, whoop.
Wait a minute. Where's Cassie, you're leaving too early. Where's our other one? Not Starfishes, but the other one. Oh, there it is. I'll play that.
Running low and slow, that's the Florida way.
I can't hear it.
On the swamp, night and day. Up on moonshine with his secret brew. Under the cypress where the fire burns blue. In the heart of the
Anybody
swamp,
else hear it? I can't hear it.
where the alligators roam.
I'll fix it.
Uncle Moonshine still his secret home. Potatoes shine, the family recipe. A tradition passed down wild and free. Full moon rising, casting shadows deep. Uncle Moonshine tends his fire, keeps his vigil asleep. Cypress trees watch over the silent guard as the moonshine flows, sweet reward. But still hum softly, a rhythmic beat as Uncle
Gotta check
Moonshine
on
works with
this if I
heart
heard it
and
on this one. I
feet.
couldn't hear
Joy
it.
of creation, the taste of the land, moonshine in the
Frozen up
making.
again.
My
Oh,
master's
there it
hand.
is. Yeah, I couldn't hear it. I don't know. I don't know if anybody else is on to actually ask. Is there anybody else on?
I was trying to make a music video for the song earlier, but it was not cooperating with me. See, I too have the zero sugar Oreo.
Okay. I didn't know. I'm old and stupid.
I need you to sign over power of attorney to me now. Because you're getting to the point that I don't know if we can do this in a couple months.
That's the Florida
I didn't
way.
get this stuff.
Mom's already signed over her power of attorney to me, so.
Stop it.
What?
Shine with his secret brew under
I
the
know nothing.
cypress where the fire burns.
Thank you.
What? There you go.
There we go.
You couldn't figure it out.
Can you hear Starfish?
Jamie, we will contact you because
Brown hairy starfish's toes
need
in
to
a
crash in some places
motel.
unless I just
Nipple
drive through
on my
places
forehead,
without any
it's
sleep
a
like I've done before.
moonshiner's tale. Sun shining bright, the summery swell. Feeling
That's another
alright,
thing maybe we could
a
get together
story
is,
to tell.
you know, people who are going down through, you know, if they have a place
Yeah.
to stay. Or
Yeah. I know between here and Nashville, we have Ferglander. And then from there to Arkansas, we just have to worry
Well-
about the 1 night or 2 nights in Arkansas.
The thing is that Berglander's going as well, so we can't stay there.
We stay in his camper, and then we
Right.
help him hook it up in the morning.
Okay, I got you. All right. Yeah, we'll have to orchestrate this and make it work, but I definitely want to do
Right.
it.
Or
Whatever
split like a
happens, we
hotel
can-
with like Damon, or we can figure it out.
Yeah, we'll figure it out, definitely. It's just a matter of coming up with the funds, so we'll make it happen. That's it. Mark,
Maybe
Cassidy.
I won the lottery tonight. Who knows?
Yeah, driving through. Let me know. Yeah, Jamie.
Yeah,
we
she's
will.
also in Tennessee.
Yeah, honey. Definitely. We'll definitely hook up, Jamie. I appreciate you offering. We'll work something out. If that comes out, then we'll definitely look you up and hook and get in touch with you.
Heck, I've slept at rest stops before in my car, so I don't care.
Me too.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll
I
drop
can't
the
tell you how many
snack
times
and-
I've done that.
Jamie, I'd hate to interrupt your life with my snoring.
Yeah. It's pretty bad. I have to wear earplugs. Between
It's bad.
him and my boyfriend, I have to keep wax earplugs for myself. He was like, "Are you sure they're going to be able to sleep through my snoring?" When we were in Fort Lauderdale, because we had a hotel room, and I was like, "I can't hear you," and I turned around, and he like tried to speak to me, and I couldn't hear him at all. But I will sleep at a rest stop. You're not supposed to sleep at rest stops, but a lot of the welcome centers and stuff, they don't care.
They do all the time.
So
I have
I'll do
many
that.
times.
Yeah. My car's electric. It'll waste like in 12 hours, like maybe half a gallon of gas. So I'm really not worried about it.
Yeah.
I have a Planet Fitness. I have like the black card. I can shower at any Planet Fitness in the country. It's fun.
I'm excited and anxious to do this. This will be good.
Yeah.
It'll be a good time for all, and it'll help benefit others. So this is going to be huge. I like it. Thanks for suggesting that. People talk. Time to go to bed.
I know that Harrison is in Vegas from the 20th until the 1st of November. So it'd probably be one of those things that I couldn't like head out until the morning of the 1st, but I would still make it there, and I would still make sure to fill up my car and
he can fly into Arkansas and meet us there.
We got the dogs.
Oh yeah, the dogs.
Yeah.
Can't forget the dogs.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, that'll be good. I'm gonna start planning on it. I need to start making reservations and make sure we do this. It'll be awesome. It'll be cool. I can reach out to a couple people along the way that will definitely put us up and help us out along the way. One of them being Scott Thompson and the other North Georgia Stills. And then we'll figure it out from there. I got a buddy in Arkansas that's got a place who will let us stay there. Oh yeah.
We can figure it out. If I don't make it, I can at least like do the logistics behind it.
We can make this happen. It'll be a good time. It'll be awesome. I love this idea.
Especially because we were saying earlier, the momentum right now is spot on, but everyone always starts fading off.
Yeah, it will.
And they're gonna need help for.
And that's the thing, like what you're saying, Kathy, is it does. You know, it's all new and everybody's all in, but after it's going to take years.
Yeah,
it will, and everybody's going to start fading out. Oh, I'm tired of this. Blah blah blah. Other benefits.
They're just not going to remember.
Other benefits are going to come up, and fundraisers, yada yada. We're just going to stay on top of it.
I know. I was talking with you a couple months back about Winter Jam. I know the tavern is okay. They're gonna fix what they can fix, and hopefully, like we can at least stay there or find something to stay there for Winter Jam. But that would be another thing that we just bring supplies up and do like a supply drive right in front of the tavern. Maybe we can get with the tavern and be like, hey, since we're doing this, how about we do a supply drive, and then whoever needs anything can just come up and grab what they need and be on their way.
There'll be that little hole of people before they get, any help of FEMA or flood insurance money.
Right.
Like we talked about before, those that are going to get denied by FEMA because they have insurance.
Right. Or we could even do like a, not just like a supply drive, but we could do a humanitarian effort, if you would. If we go up there with all of our tools in hand, we go and take whatever cash anyone wants to donate. We go to Lowe's, we buy everything that we need and help people rebuild their homes if they have.
I'm going to say this one more time. I'm not taking cash.
Well, no, I'm not saying like taking cash, but like set up like an actual fund.
And I'm just leery of those because of the flack that I caught last 2 times I've done that. I don't want to be a part of that.
This is
If
a
you
little bit
want to
bigger.
donate goods, I'll pick them up, yada yada. I'll go that route. But other than that, I don't want to be a part of somebody accusing me of taking the money and taking it to my benefit. I don't want to be a part of that.
If it's
I'm
made out,
sure that there would be some way to set up some sort of fund through like Lowe's or Home Depot or something to get the supplies that people need, just to like replace like the drywall and stuff in their homes if need be.
yeah.
I might be. You got me a little intrigued on that because then we could set it up where people could go and say, "Hey, I have this card or whatever toward my credit. Here you go." That
Or
kind of
even
thing.
a local church that gets like a fund together or like a bunch of people together that need to have help over the couple of days that we're there. So say we work like a 9 to 5 to help people rebuild their homes or whatever, put up the drywall, redo the carpet or whatever, and go out, do our masonry work, and then come back and enjoy the summer or winter jam.
For us to do something like that, now you're talking a lot of time. It's more. It's going to be more of a. We're passing through. Here you go. Goodbye.
No. What I'm saying is like while we're there for winter jam. So winter jam is 3 to 4 days, right? So what if we came for 5 or 6 days? Kind of like how a lot of churches do like the mission trips. They go like to the different countries to build homes and help people rebuild things that they need to do. We do that, but in Maggie Valley.
That's what I'm saying. I can't take that many days off. It's going to have to be one of those things where here I am, I'm dropping this stuff off. Here you go. Goodbye.
I'm not talking about just you. I'm talking about like, what if we got something together that we could get the people that are doing winter jam to come a couple days before, donate their time instead of their money to helping rebuild things. Because everybody we know has a trade.
Right.
Everybody knows how to do something. They know how to either
And if
lay
not,
drywall,
what they
carpet.
do, they know somebody that does. So
Right.
I agree
They know
with you.
people that can put up cabinets or whatever. Yeah,
Somebody-
cashier's checks. That's an amazing way to go. Yeah.
I like that, Drummond. Drummond, I'm liking you more and more, buddy.
That's what I was thinking. Checks made out to the American Legion.
You got a
Checks.
lot of good
Yeah.
input, Drummond.
So we know that we're doing the Maggie Valley thing in February. So we
Yep.
could probably possibly set up with the church that's there.
Yeah, we're doing up with Brandy and
Calvary Road. We'd be like, hey, can we like have you set up a fund that we can get the donations in? So when we get there, we'll have like 50, 60 people that we can just dispatch
Right.
and help with whatever. If you need your fence to be rebuilt, if you need your tile to be replaced, whatever. I think that'd be really cool.
Got you. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, I'm on board now.
Do we remember the name of the pet alliance that Hillbilly Jam is associated with?
Who?
Hillbilly Jam.
I got that part, but who's the other one? Who's associated with?
The pet thing that they're involved with that they do the donations for.
Yeah. They always
What
post it.
is
I don't.
what is the name of that?
I can't think of it right off my top of my head, but yeah, they always post it. It's always the same.
That's shoot, I can't remember her name. Becky
Randomly.
Grammy and I can't think of the other girl's name. But yeah, it's always the same.
I can
It's always
see
the
it.
same.
I can see it, but I can't place my finger on it. I wanted to include that on my list of.
If you research Winter Jam or Summer Jam, it'll be there.
I tried doing that. I didn't see anything.
it'll be there when the closer it gets. In fact, I just saw it about Winter Jam. Yeah, I remember seeing it because they always do the same charity.
I'll find it. I'm
Drummond stays on here with us to the end every time. And Drummond is coming through YouTube. And Drummond, you are more than welcome, sir. If you are a sir, I just know you by name, son. To join Morgan Moonshine page. I'd love to have you a part of the group because you always have great comments and you have a lot of good input. I appreciate you.
I cannot for the life of me find the pet.
I'm looking too.
All right, I'll find it. Me being the illiterate one.
I literally cannot find it. Pause.
It's going in. Yeah,
Pause of Bryson City. Got it.
Yes, that's it. Yeah, you got it.
Pause of Bryson City. Update. Tree has been removed. Thank you. Okay, cool.
Drummond, you probably are, buddy. I haven't looked at all the followers, sir. But I appreciate you 100%. I just want you to know that. You're always here with us. You're always on to the end. You always have great comments and great content and suggestions. And I appreciate you 100%.
for sure. For sure.
Okay. Pause. I need to put this here. That's what I was looking at earlier. Like I couldn't find anything on this. And I was like, holy crap. I need this on there at least for the pets because
Damn, that tastes good with Oreo and Coke. Morgan's Moonshine tastes great with Oreo Coke. I love it.
yeah, it tastes like you're drinking an Oreo. It's insane.
It tastes great. I'm in. Honey, are you listening?
Leave that woman alone.
More Oreo. I know you're on the YouTube, Drummond. I just didn't know for sure that you were on Facebook. And I appreciate you. I'll go back and look later. I'm sure you're there. So,
all right.
Appreciate you 100%.
Bryson City Pause is added.
That's it. The last ding, ding, ding for you.
All right, one more ding, ding, ding for me.
I'm not ready for a ding, ding, ding.
I better fill it. I got one more shot somewhere. Oh, here it is.
You said that 3 shots ago.
Yeah, that's definitely the last one.
I just finished mine.
Ding, ding, ding. Where's Mark Morgan, by the way?
No, I didn't.
All right. What the hell?
I don't know. Some people may have been stuck on the group page just going, what the heck, but I posted clear instructions, so I don't know what else to say.
Yeah. All right. Well, here's a shot. Here's a shot to you, Mark Morgan.
Hi, Mark Morgan. Mr. Shadow. Yeah. There's a lot of info and a lot of
It was a good night.
Fizzy cookie flavored.
And I'm really happy with the way the outcome came. Everybody was very respectful.
Thank
Everybody was
goodness.
spot on. Had a few comments that were off the page, people, but I get it. You know, they want to say hello, yada yada. Let them know that they're still following and saying hello to, you know, Amanda and Jason and whatnot. I get that. I totally respect it, but they
Here's the
didn't
thing, though.
emphasize that.
Instead of saying, well, why isn't this happening? Well, why isn't that happening? We've given a plenty
Right.
links to things that you can donate to,
This
places that
is
you can go
this
to,
is what is
where
happening.
you can drive to.
Right.
And instead of saying, why isn't it happening? Do something.
Right.
I've donated what I could to things. And I hope other people have. I know a lot of people in our community aren't in that position to do anything. So as long as you keep
That's
sharing
fine.
everything, just share it.
Just
The
share
more
it.
you share it, the more it gets to people.
Yep.
One person shares something, it goes to a couple of people that share something, it goes to more people that share
Even if
something.
it's just one person.
It's a spider web. It's a spider web.
Absolutely.
Here, and I'm sharing stuff. You know, that lady that left from up here, you know, we're way up here and we're helping
Yeah.
as best we can, you know.
Absolutely, Lisa. We appreciate your community as well. That's what it's all about. You know, we got communities that were not affected by this hurricane that are jumping in and contributing. We love it. That's what it's all about.
And that one, she's worried
Yeah.
about her daughter, you know. Thank God her daughter made it, you know, and she got out and she can go get her daughter now, you know, but she's
Yeah.
dropping stuff and leaving.
Before you get angry about people not doing anything, put that energy forward to something that can be done.
Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah, don't harp on what's not being done. Harp on what you can do. Absolutely.
If you ever see somebody in the comments of anything that's like, well, why not this area? Why not that area? What is happening? Why is this not there? Whatever, blah, blah, blah. Just post something positive, like post a link to something that they can
And I
put
saw
that
a lot.
anger into.
I saw a lot of people that were out of the area that were commenting about what they are doing to help contribute, and I loved it. And I wanted to comment on every one of them, but I couldn't because there are so many. But I appreciate each and every one of them that are contributing in one way or fashion. You know, even if you're just posting this link, that's contribution. You know, people are getting more aware, so that's why we need to continue this on every podcast we do. We need to take about 10, 15 minutes to let people aware. Hey, this is what's going on,
and this is how you can help. You know,
I just want to share some lighthearted information that at the Selena 52 truck stop, Casey Podsdale is the winner. And he won a free cup of ice.
Cool. Hey, wow. Yeah, that's awesome.
I think this is satire, but I love this.
That's cool. It works. Hey,
look at that neck.
Anything and everything helps. That's awesome.
That's hilarious. But yeah.
Even if it's just $5, Drummond, it doesn't. You know, every little bit helps. It really does. And like what Cassie was saying earlier, you go to the dollar store, $5 goes a long way. So, hey,
$5 is 4 things.
Yeah.
4 things you can get.
Like Jason said, you know, he gets $30 in gas. All that gets him is to the back of the line to wait again to get $30 gas.
If you're going to do a monetary donation, do it to a church. They are tax-free. They get everything tax-free. So while you want to buy things and take it up there, that's great. If you have like a truck or something like that and you're taking stuff up to an area that needs it, awesome. Good for you. But if you are from afar and you can't get there, call a local church, donate to them, like a local church that's in an area that's affected. In my thing that I have created, There's a bunch of things that you can donate to. Firefighter departments too.
Yeah.
That's a great thing to do. But the churches are the people that are on the ground giving to people.
And if you know anybody that's personally associated with it, like I know Scott Thompson, who's in North Georgia. He's real close to North Georgia Stills. He plans on going up there, but he's asking contributions through his Cash App to help fuel his fuel to get there. And if you want to Cash App him, it's Scott Thompson. It's $LOGGER Logger 424.
What? Where is he at?
He's in North Georgia. He's not far from North Georgia still.
All right, and what is it again? $.
Hold on. He's going to Maggie Valley with North Georgia to drop off donations to Maggie Valley. It's the fish and fly shop there in Maggie Valley. They're doing a donations thing, and you can go to their place and in the parking lot where you can drop off and do stuff. This Cash App is $L large or capital L OGGER Logger, because he's a logger, 424. You can Cash App to him and help him out. I know him personally. He's a good guy. He's not going to take your money and run. He's using this for a good cause. Great guy.
What's the name?
Scott Thompson.
Scott Thompson.
He's traveling with North Georgia Stills.
Yes.
Probably spelled his last name wrong.
And if you're worried about that,
THOMPSON Thompson. Great guy. Him and his wife are super good people. They're all at all the moonshine events, festivals, whatnot. He's planning on going up there this week, and he's planning on making a second trip later. So if you donate to his cause, then please feel free to do so. Again, it's Scott Thompson, $LOGGER 424.
Where is my
I know for a fact he's a good guy. He's not going to take your money and run. He's using it to take loads of contributions of things that are needed for the community. So,
there's North Georgia still stuff. Okay, I'm going to put that up here.
Maggie Valley. That's why he's concentrating on Maggie Valley.
I'm going to delete that. Delete. And you said that was Cash App?
Yeah.
Yes. Meow, 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 meow.
You didn't miss much, Damon. Other than a few shots, you need to get caught up on a shot. Oh, and you missed my nipple song, dude. You missed it.
I get a grab.
Did he miss it?
Lisa said she couldn't hear it, so.
I couldn't.
Oh, you have to make sure that your output is selected to what is it? Communications.
Did you hear that, Lisa?
I can't hear it now.
It's not playing. Now it's playing. Let's see if I can get to start. There it goes. Can you hear it? It might be the
brown hairy starfish's toes in
what you
a
select
motel. Nipple on
for the
my
hearing.
forehead, it's a moonshiner's tail. Sun shining bright, the summer is swell. Feeling alright, the story to
You're not
tell.
missing much.
Bop,
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 bop.
brown hairy
Yes. We told them about Arkansas.
Let me go grab something for a shot.
Nipple on my forehead, it's a
Shiner's tail.
ocean breeze, a salty kiss. Dreaming of seas, a sandy bliss. Laughter and fun, a summery mist. Memories made, a heartfelt kiss.
Dragonberry.
Bop,
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 shot,
bop,
shot,
bop,
bop.
hairy starfish
Shot.
frozen in a motel.
Shot.
Bop,
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 bop.
bop. Nipple on
What,
my
you're not in there?
forehead, it's a moonshiner's tale.
Shiner's tail.
Nipple on forehead,
Doesn't like
a
this
strange sight. But it's okay, it's
a strange sight.
A quirky
Okay.
charm.
Okay. I am going to actually listen to it, write it down, play it on my guitar. So everywhere we go, I'll just be like, bop, and you can be like, shots,
No,
bop,
no.
shots.
You have to do the shots instead of bop. Shots,
But it'd be
shots.
funny if you're yelling shots in the background to it. When I say bop, you're like, shots, bop, shots. Yes.
We always do
We
shots.
told
You have to
them
do that.
about the Arkansas. Y'all can talk about it tomorrow.
Yes,
I will
David. We're
try to
definitely
put
doing
it-
Arkansas. I'm all in, buddy.
somewhere on this, but yes. It shall happen.
Wait a minute. I want. You missed something here. This is drumming.
Stop trying to touch things.
The church left at 4 p.m. today with a tractor trailer loaded with everything you can think of, with more monetary donations than physical substance. Great. That's awesome,
It's
buddy.
good.
Good to hear that, Drummond. Dave, I want to meet you in person, Drummond. You're awesome.
Oh. We had over 281 likes
Awesome.
Good.
combined tonight. Good. That means at least people were reached.
Yeah, that's cool. I really like that. I'm sure it's all because of Amanda. I'm sure tomorrow night on Bill Millie's podcast, there'll be more than that. And that's superb. We need to reach out to more and more people. And I'm looking forward to being a part of that tomorrow night.
They'll all be in the comments.
Absolutely. Yeah, David. Arkansas is on, buddy. I scratched it off because I wanted to start donating more money toward that. But you know what? I think it will be a bigger impact if we actually go. So, yeah. I'm going to do that. I'm going to reach out and I'm going to dig out the funds. We're going to go, buddy. We're going to make this happen.
Let's open a credit card or two.
Yeah, exactly.
I'll open up a credit card if you open up a credit card.
No, I'm not opening it anymore. I'll just add to the credit cards I have.
He said, let's do it. And I'm like, okay, I'll do one if you do one. And he's like, no.
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 I'm not opening it anymore. My credit score is 800, so I'm not going to do it anymore.
Do you see my circle? It's not very perfect.
It looks like
I have
it'll fit over your nipple.
Gaskets.
It looks like it'll fit over your nipple perfectly. Oh, gaskets. Yeah, my bad. I got those.
I have gaskets.
I got those gaskets right here.
It fits in here. It fits in
Oh.
here perfectly. The
Wait,
lid.
this is a big gasket.
I have many gaskets, okay? But all of my copper things fit in here. I'm gonna drill my holes soon. I have gaskets.
I'm not
for
going to comment on that.
I'll drill your hole. Listen.
Oh my god!
Oh my
I
god.
should have went to bed a minute ago.
Can't even talk about it anymore. Listen, all you need to know is that my still building is happening.
It's awesome.
It's happening.
It's
I
happening.
can't wait. And I want you to share that with me because I want to do the same. It's going to make a huge difference. It really is. And I can't wait to see it. I know you're smart. You'll figure it out. And I know you'll have trials and tribulations along the way. But I can't wait to see the outcome.
I know.
You know the trials and tribulations I've had so far? Cutting this goddamn copper. 18 gauges.
Can I make a suggestion to you? It's going to cost you more
It's
money.
already cut. It's already cut.
But
Do you see Damon's got to run something past you?
run it past me, buddy. Let's go.
We're ending the stream now.
No, David's got to run a few things past me. Does it need to be private, David?
Yeah, I was gonna say let's go end the stream so we can talk about things that we need to talk about.
All right, that's fine.
Good night, y'all.
Good night, everybody.
Goodbye.
Hey, everybody. Appreciate you coming in. Drummond, keep following us, buddy. I love you, man. I want to know more about you. I want to get you to know you more personally because you're on here all the time.
I tried a step drill bit. It did not work.
You what?
Oh.
Step drill bit. That's why I
Oh.
decided to get the tin scissors. And I
Well,
scissored my
anyway.
timbers.
Hey, again, Drummond. Love you, man.
Just come
Thanks
back
for coming
in.
in. Thanks for following. Thanks for being here. I want to know more about you. Private message me, sir. Shout out, everybody.